I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very. What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very. What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so.
Girl. Hey, everybody. Let me see who is in here. Hey, Happy Life. Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? Oh, I saw you in my comment section the other day. Okay, cool. Send me. Okay. Hey, Foot Soldier. Hey, everybody coming in. What's going on? What is going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay. I'm just chilling real quick. You know what? I tried coming on here just yesterday, and I don't know, my internet was giving me the business. It was just, messing up the entire time. Every time I try to come live, here we go. The internet messed up. I am borging and all of that crazy stuff. So I'm trying today to see what happens. You know, let's see what happens, okay? All right, so I just was peeping in to, well, two lives actually. I do know that Jay Wilson was live earlier on. I don't know if he's still live right now, but I know I saw him live. But then I caught Jay Dunn. I caught Jay Dunn. Hold on. There it goes. There you go. So I caught Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn just premiered a video a while ago, right? And she was basically saying that Jay Wilson should stop lying on her. Okay. Hey, just Andrea. She was basically saying, "Don't lie on me." And from what I gathered from the video is that Jay Wilson may have been saying to her or telling people that she gave out his number and all of his information or doxed him actually. I'm not gonna lie, I do remember, I don't know how many years it was, maybe 2 or so years ago, that I saw Jay Dunn had placed that I think she was they had a dispute on his channel on his panel one day, and then I saw on her community wall I saw a number, like she was saying, if you got problems or whatever, here is his number, go call him. Anyway, fast forward today, I just saw that video that she premiered a while ago that says he should stop lying on her, and essentially she was showing how Jay Wilson is saying she doxed him and put out his private information. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Did you want to come up or do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to come up? Do you want to stay? What we got going on here? Let me see.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can. What's going on?
All right, wait a minute. I
You were
can't.
you were not supposed to come up. You were supposed to just type in the back.
I'm trying to.
Let me show you where it is. Here it is.
I see it, but when I hit, like, yeah, it's not letting me. It keeps telling me to
Girl.
chat with everyone in the studio.
You might as well just put your email address and then I'll just email you.
Yeah, all
That
right.
would be much much easier for you, and that's
Yeah, I
how
can't even
we
get
will.
that. Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
All right, go ahead. Finish your commentary.
Okay. Oops. Hold on. Okay, so I was saying, so I was watching Jay Dunn. Did you see Jay Dunn's video a while ago? No, you didn't. She has music and stuff playing in her back. Hold on, let me remove my coconut tree and stuff. For those who are just coming in, welcome to Kick Back with Carrie. We just kick back and do whatever we do over here, okay? All right. So she was basically saying that he is saying she doxed him and put out his address or his telephone number, but he's the one who actually did it to himself. So she showed that, was it 2 years ago? Her The number that he gave her is attached to a Facebook account that shows the San Antonio Mass Choir. If I'm wrong, let me know. I don't know if you guys saw it. So basically, so basically, um, it shows that the number he gave her was connected to the San Antonio Mass Choir. I hope that's what's the name of the choir. So you could see that it went straight back. If you put the number in, it went straight back to the San Antonio Mass Choir or the San Antonio Choir, whatever it's called. Not only that, I saw a Facebook. He did a Facebook live stream gathering people to come and for practice and stuff. And he went. Do you know that on Facebook Live he gave his address? He gave his full address, and he told them he needed sopranos, altos, tenors, everyone to come down. Those who haven't been active, those who have been, and he was like, "Y'all need to come down. Let's do this. We need to do this." So basically, she's saying you are the one out here giving your info out. I am not the one. So I don't know what's going to happen between the two of them, if it's another beef that's going to start. As far as I've been hearing, um, I don't know if there are some beefs going on from the Halloween contest the other day. I haven't watched them because I'm not interested. I did see a little bit of Pizarro's last night. I went back to watch it this morning, but it's gone. So I could tell there was. So there's some rumblings about her being a DJ, from what I understand. What else? I just picked up a little bit from here and there, but I am not a fan of anything Halloween, so I don't be watching those types of stuff, and I'm just not interested, to be quite honest. Um, so that is that. I heard a little bit
You
about
mother.
what is happening. What
Oh,
happened on the new
sorry.
man?
Y'all can hear me. I'm having a hard time putting my email in the back. This is crazy.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'll put mine. You
Uh,
have to know how to screenshot, right? You
oh, wait.
have to.
Hold on. I got some. Lord, it did it 2 times.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
gonna put this. I'm gonna put. It's two of them up there. And you know .com at .com Gmail.
Okay. Alrighty.
Got it.
Okay. Yep. I
All
do.
right.
Alrighty.
Let's see how to get out of here.
The other day I was watching. Who was I watching? And they weren't. Louisiana Red, and she was playing music on mute. Nobody was hearing her music. And under new management was in the chat saying, "You gotta at least know how to drop the link." I'm like, what? I was cracking up because she was basically saying, "You don't know how to do what you." Child. I will of you is of you. I, not my crush. Ooh, does she like me like that? Hey, the queen before you. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, everybody. Hey, Demetra. Yeah, so I was saying that I'm not a fan of Halloween stuff. So I didn't really watch nothing that happened. I heard bits and pieces when I was over there peeping in by Pizarro's yesterday. Went back to check the live today. It was gone. I know I was there a few minutes before Dragon started dancing and stuff. And I must say, Dragons have been looking better since she found her Cuban man. Okay. Dragon's been yeah, what? Dragon's been doing a little man. It is she looks way different from what we saw on that mugshot, okay? She looks way better, so you could tell that, maybe things are looking up for her or something. Now she has her boo. So I don't know. At one point, she says that they work at the same place. I don't know. We don't ever know what these people are doing, But she looks better. She has a good body, yaddy. A lot of people on here who are behind us, they wish they could have that body, yaddy, yaddy. Okay. I noticed when she was doing her dancing and stuff. Why didn't Ness say anything? Ness, why didn't you say anything? Huh? Why didn't you turn your camera on and dance to Ness, girl? A view is a view. We may share the same views. I get it. When you're younger, as children, you do your dress up and you're playing around with costumes and whatever. But I can't get into it as an adult. I can't connect. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be my own darn self, and I cannot connect with adults dressing up like, characters. If you're in the film industry or whatever, I can understand that with the costumes and stuff. But I just I don't know. I cannot connect with it. And not only that, I don't even wish to speak about it. Shit. You know, I am not seeing why um only some people and what they do on their channel becomes content. Like yesterday, I don't know if it was for a reason that every time I talked about the thing, you know what I'm talking about for those who were here. Every time I spoke about it, my internet messed up. And, was it a views of you said, you know what, maybe you shouldn't talk about it. But if you notice, it's been 2 whole days. And this is why I tell you that over here, like I've been hearing for the past few days. Hey, grown folks. Hey, Mitri. Was it Mitri? Oh, Where Me? Hey, everybody coming in. And Mitri. Yeah. So can you not tell that it is only a few people who dictates what becomes content in the sector? Do you realize that things will be happening on different channels everywhere, all over the sector? However, it's a select few that dictates what becomes content. Okay, so because everybody was all over this whole what's it called, Halloween party or challenge or whatever it was, nobody, I cannot recall hearing anyone talk about the live stream that Seven Stars did. And I'm still saying there were over 100 people in her live when she was doing it. How is it that nobody's on the streets talking about it? And this is why I say it's a whole thing about popularity on here. And I guess right now she isn't popular probably, so nobody talks about it. But of all the over 100 people who were there, you're gonna tell me that nobody was a CC who was there? Oh, did my internet go again? Can you guys hear me? Yesterday my internet said no, don't discuss that shit on my channel. Cause it was something else. It's cruel. It was mean. I was flabbergasted. I didn't know what to, I didn't know how to eat. I don't know. Like, that was some crazy shit. So while everybody's talking about Halloween, a really major thing happened in the beef sector, but because it is not a particular niche or group of people who are talking about it, it didn't become content. Well, listen here. Seven Stars did a live and she removed it. And that live, she was reached out to by somebody from a news, was some newspaper, wherever. I don't even remember because I didn't even write it down because I don't be taking all shit seriously on here. But some news room or news or media house, whichever is the correct terminology to use, reached out to her. And did you see it? A view is a view. Yeah, it will. It probably will. Hey, Red Wings. Yes. So some You there you go, grown folks. And then you could also tell when people decide that they're gonna block people out. Pay careful attention in this beef sector right here. Who gets support? Take me out of it because I don't care. But I am looking over at some people in the sector that have been here for years doing their thing, like other content creators. I am not a part of this because I don't care. But look and see when they support them, they support them, and then all of a sudden, you don't see them supported anymore, and then you say, something's up right there. Hmm, what is going on there? And you could tell when people team up and decide they're not going to talk about this, or they're not going to give this person shine, or they're not going to. It is all a bunch of fake bitches over here in this sector. You're all full of fake. You hear me? Fake. Hey, Miss Toby. Hey, Lisa J. Hey, Sour Patch. Right. You watch it too, Sour Patch Kid? So I was up there in the clouds. I was working. Demetria, you see that too? Demetria, you have a phrase that you say, the most, what do you say, Demetria? The most unknown known content creator over here. Is that what you say? Something to that effect. And that is why sometimes when you be dropping in chats and saying hey to the people I likes, I feel you on that one. Because I don't want to be having some fake people around me. And that is why I appreciate not my subs, but my supporters that come over here. Because I don't want to be having people around me who only come by when it's freaking drama over here. I want my root and my core supporters to be here. Okay? Because then I'll always have to have some fucking drama to keep you over here. And I'm not about to do that shit. Oh, here we go. The most unheard heard. There you go. There you go. Unheard of but heard. And then you got the unseen but seen. Okay. You got the unseen but seen. So you see people. There you go, grown folks. Grown folks says the only time they come over to me is when I'm cussing one of them out or somebody they don't like. So the support over here in the sector, it's fickle. It is filled with what they call hypocrisy and stuff. I can't think of the correct terminology to use right now because I've been working all morning. I'm tired. I'm just here. So right, the most unheard of heard, but they pick and choose what becomes content on here. So like I was saying, since the masses are saying the content is the spin-off of whatever happened on the Halloween challenge, nobody saw that Seven Stars did a whole live stream talking to someone who reached out to her from the newsroom, some media house, to let her know that her mom is coming out. Her mom is coming out of prison, child. And she was very vulnerable, very emotional on that live stream. She was talking to the person. I don't know if they're going to be writing an article or whatever. And she was, letting the person know how she felt and stuff. That was another beef sector content. But hey, I guess maybe Seven Stars is not the popular one right now, so they won't be talking about her. Maybe we'll have to wait until the popular people talk about it, then it'll become content. But anywho, she was very vulnerable that night. She was talking about her childhood. Hold on, let me clear my throat. Hold on. Hey, Noble. Hey, Noble. Hey, no, did I say hey to you, Red Wings? Right. So so I guess it has to be on a popular channel for them to listen to it, Sevens. Maybe that's what you need to do. Because they didn't even run with your content. That was content. Okay, there could have been several topics being discussed, but everybody's sticking about this fucking Halloween contest. Like that's the only thing that happened in the sector. Like you could tell that it's the content for the sector is only directed by certain people. And not only that, the subbies move in the direction like sheep, like I've been saying, they move like sheep in the direction that they are led. And that's what I've been seeing. And you could tell when they say, okay, we're going to support this person, here comes a sheep, bye bye bye, they're right behind and they're going to support. And if the content creator withdraws their support from a certain person, here goes the sheep again, walk in that direction that the CCs go, and they don't have a mind of their own fucking of their own. Hey, the View Sector Podcast. You heard about Seven's Live. When did you hear about it? I was talking about it yesterday. I was up yesterday trying to do a live stream, but my internet was really bad. And because of that, I didn't get to finish talking about it. And maybe I shouldn't. Like a few was saying, it was really an emotional one. She was crying. She had gone to visit her foster mom. Um, she was talking about some of the things that she experienced, the things that she saw as a child growing up. Another child in her home who was being abused sexually, who was being sodomized. There was just so much stuff she was talking about that night. And I'm like, oh my God, these are the things. She even mentioned that she was diagnosed schizo. What's the word? No, it's not. It's not schizo. Uh, what is it? Oh my God, I forgot the word. Hmm. I'll remember it shortly. Don't. I'll get it. I remembered it yesterday. She told what her diagnostic her diagnosis was, like to the point that she cannot socialize well with certain people. That is basically what it was. Okay, so she talked about some of the stuff she saw with this girl in her home who was being brutalized, who was being SA'd, and a sociopath. Thank you, wicked hookery. Hey, thank you and thank you. Right, so she even mentioned that in her discussion. Hey Muffy, hey everybody. If I didn't say your name, I don't know. Maybe I didn't see it come up. A sociopath, and she said it wasn't in a bad way. It is just like that she couldn't be able to form relationships that easily or whatever. I don't know, but when she told the audience about how she saw someone, her mom, some of the evil stuff her mom did, and how her mom treated her like a princess. So her mom did nothing to her. But this other girl, she talked about how the broom was pushed up in her rectum. She talked about how um the child had her mom took the child's hand and burned it over the fire, like turn the stove on and burn her. She talked about seeing her being chained up in the closet or under the bed. There were so many things, raw emotions that came out. That was content also in the beef sector. Who is going to start talking about that as another thing? There was Jill's Comfort Zone who had something yesterday. Who's going to talk about that? Do we wait to see who tells you or dictates what becomes content in the sector? Is that what we're doing? Do we wait? The subbies need to understand that they have their own power over here. Just so you know. It was just a lot. She was, yes, her mom is getting out, and she doesn't know how to feel about it. She says she doesn't want her to get out. She was, reminiscing of some of the things that she experienced while she was in the courtroom as a child, speaking about what happened and some of the things her mom said to her, the letters, all those different things. That was being talked about. It was a raw and emotional live stream. It didn't stay up because I remember going back in the morning to try to find that one too, but it didn't stay up. Most of them are for real. A View is a View. So I don't understand. She went through a lot. Hey, phenomenal Scorpio. I feel that it was seen by who should have seen it. People can be so mean and evil. I just hope Seven can deal with her mom's release and it doesn't affect her negatively. Right, phenomenal, because I can well imagine how that must make her feel. Like, where is she gonna go? Who is gonna stay with her? She was also talking about the fact that her family member, Maurice, I remember Maurice because that was like 5 years ago, maybe more. I don't know, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, maybe 5. Um, he came over here on YouTube and VS did an interview with him. Do you guys remember, for those who have been here that long, do you guys remember that? When VS, hold on.
What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very. What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
What's your name? My name.
And close my door. Fuck. Okay. hmm was it Melvin or Maurice? I could have sworn his name was Maurice, but I do remember. Hey, a click on a view, everyone who came in. Yeah, please do the poetry review, Demetra. I'm coming by to watch it. I watched that yesterday. Maybe we don't know if there's a little, something coming out of that because one of the judge oh child. I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm waiting for your review because I want to see what happens when it's time for you to review what happened with uh Indigo, cuz there was a little bit of a I don't know if there was a little bit of a tension that I sensed there as it relates to the how she was scored and the comments that were made about, cuz I can see how that would feel if it were if I were in that position and I was being told that I plagiarized and I know I sat and wrote my heart out. So I can see how that would feel. Yeah, so like I was saying, Maurice or Melvin, do you guys remember when VS came and did that interview with Seven Stars' family? I think it was her cousin or something like that. And he was over here giving bill and receipt. He was over here putting plasters for every store and telling her business and all of that shit. That was really an interesting day in the beef sector. You hear me? And he was doing it all for cash. It was so sad to know that her own family member came on here doing that, but you could tell it was also motivated by money. You could tell. You could tell. You could tell it was money. Hey, Linda. He did too. He probably did. It was so long ago. Listen, we've been here a long darn time, child. But you know what? I was saying this yesterday, but my internet was so awful. How is it that she saw that he did that interview and she was so upset with VS for doing that to come back at her? But at the same time, when she had her whole situation with the Dusty, I'm just saying Dusty because that's what they called him. I can't remember his name right now with the dude she was dating. How is it that when she wanted to get her story out, the very same person who she had an issue with for interviewing her family member about her family situation with her mom and her whatever, how do you then go on her platform? Like this whole beef sector is full of I don't know what to call it. You hear me? So you were for years so upset about what she did, but then because you wanted to get a big story out, you went on her platform like, "Ooh, nothing happened. She didn't just interview my family. They didn't just try to disgrace me. Let me go on here because I have a big story I need to pull. I need the numbers. I need the attention. I need whatever it is that I need. So let me just go on over there. Let me act like nothing happened. Like, I can't do that fake on here. I cannot. Yeah, they did. And he started a YouTube channel. I don't even think I'm still subscribed to him because I was just in shock. Yeah, the herpes guy. Demetra, for now, you don't need to feel too sensitive for people on here. Half of them, they don't even care about your good wishes that you give to them. You hear me? Some of them, not all. It is crazy. You can't feel bad for some of the people. I'm just saying. The only Empress said, let me drop the link too so I can pin it. I always try to do this at the beginning because then I start talking and I don't remember to do it. The only Empress says, "Hey Carrie and chat, I saw some of Seven's live and I hope she isn't affected by her mom's release. In my opinion, they should keep that woman locked up for life." That's the same thing Seven said. Like, she doesn't want her out. And I'm wondering if when that lady comes out, is she gonna try and find her? What is she gonna come and try to do? Where is she gonna stay? Which family member is gonna stay with her? How is she gonna cope coming back out? How long has she been in jail, in prison? All of those things. Like, has she has she been rehabilitated? Is she gonna come out doing the same darn things again? What is she gonna come out and do? Like, I can just imagine how traumatizing it is for her, and she's gonna have to relive all of what she went through as a child. So I'm just saying, it is crazy some of the stuff happening out here. Let me pin this link. There you go. All right. Let me see. Red Wings is to a view. All right. True. Makes you wonder and draw back. I'm still sensitive, but it balanced properly. It's the okay. Just Andrea says she feels bad for Seven. Nobody cares, just nosy. No. We're in California. They are resentencing people. They are letting people out. Oh my God. Demetra says, I ain't dragged Fathead Brian and didn't watch my live and just drugged me. Yeah, I saw that, Demetra. I saw that. That is crazy. I haven't heard from Brian in a while, though. I don't know what he's up to. The last thing I saw of him was him talking about the situation with Lady Nika's sister passing, and he was pretty much saying it's karma and it's full force. Demetra, your commentary was saying that he has his right to feel the way he did, but at the same time, you were not saying that what he did was right or wrong. Matter of fact, you were saying you were not agreeing with what he did, but basically you think that he has his right to his own opinions and his own feelings about the whole situation, because people did talk about his mom and stuff when she died, and it was on Lady Nika's panel. I think it was during Halloween too, during this time of the year. So he has his feelings all over the place. It's a lot going on in the sector, child. A whole lot. It is a lot. And some of us really do need to, you know, and I'm not even being, you know, rude when I say this. Some of us really need to we need to be on a couch somewhere. I'll just say that. And I don't, respectfully. Just Andrea says if they're laying them, Mendes. Oh, I saw those too. I hope they don't get out. Like, why did they kill their parents? Has it been that long? Darn. I saw that it popped up in my feed the other day. I can't believe they're releasing her. I think I heard Seven say it was compassion release, or maybe she's been behaving well there. But then to do all of that and then to bury and use concrete and hide the body, all of that shit they did, and then learning that the child was being sold to adults. Her body was being sold to adults. That is just crazy. What was going on in that household? And how many adults knew this was happening? Was the lady on drugs? What was it about her? Does she have a mental illness? What was it? What could have ever made a parent do something like that? A human being do something like that? That was crazy, to hurt children like that. If they're letting them Menendez brothers get out of prison, they have been in prison for 35 years now, and they are about to be released. Yeah, he is. He's responding to James. He listened to all of them and kissed that. Okay. I would hit the link, but I go, okay. Oh no, girl, congratulations. I was watching the poetry competition yesterday, and you did good. Okay, congratulations to Demetra, and I heard that you won. Did you? I don't remember what place you got for the Halloween challenge because I don't know much about it. But if you won or whatever place you got, congratulations. So you've been winning over the weekend, huh? Winning over the weekend, child. I hope you feel better soon. Not a sore throat. That's got to be uncomfortable. Sorry to hear that, but I do hope you get better soon. I don't think that YouTube is where she needs to speak on this. For real, a view is a view. You are right. You are right. But for some people, they live their lives like an open book, and for them, talking about it to people, I guess, or once they release it, they feel better, I'm thinking. So I don't know if that's her therapy in her mind, because some people really do that. And then you have people like me who I don't think the world needs to know my business, you know? Or I'll speak to the appropriate persons that I need to speak to, you know? You think they're getting out of prison? I hope not. At least make a coin off it and go for a book. Right, long term, a view is a view. Not in the moment. You cannot live in the moment only. You hear me? You have to think long term. Yeah, girl, you know how competitive Demetra is, child. Okay. You know how competitive she is, and she puts her all in stuff that she does, and then she be fighting herself. Like yesterday, she forgot to name herself for the poetry, and she was there in the chat, beating herself up. And look at that, she won. Okay, and they're mad. Oh no, I didn't see that follow up. Just Andrea. So the district attorney did a press conference. Okay, I didn't do the follow up, but I just saw the video. Oh wow. I wonder what kind of havoc they're gonna come out creating. Cause like, how are they gonna be able to provide for themselves? Are they gonna be engaging in criminal activities? To I don't know. I don't know. It is some weird shit going on out here. That's all I gotta say. Muffy says, I voted for you 3 times and broke that tie last night. Okay, girl. Child, I am waiting to see when Demetra does the review because I want to know what's going to happen. Maybe not. Indigo did not. I don't think she was judged fairly, to be honest. Even if you. I'll wait for Demetra to do her review. I'll be up in that chat. Okay. Okay. I'll be up there because I don't know. It was kind of weird. It was kind of weird, but let's see what happens. I could tell Indigo didn't want to like go off. She likes Jill, and she just probably didn't want to mess up the competition and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. So we'll see what happens there. We're also gonna see if there's gonna be anything else that happens with this whole thing with Seven Stars. Also gonna see what happens with Jay Wilson and Jay Dunn. So now, like I was telling you earlier on about the video that I watched over there by Jay Dunn, showing that Jay Wilson was actually on a live stream on Facebook giving his home address, his full home address, because he obviously uses his home as the headquarters, as the meeting place for the choir to practice. So that is what she pretty much showed on the video that I watched. So let's see if anything is going to come out of that. I don't know. Based on how things are looking, we're in October. It's the 27th of October. I don't know if in December or by January they'll still be talking about the Halloween competition, the Halloween challenge. So let's see. Are there going to be any other topics out there? Anything else? Like anything else? Does anybody know? God. We got a whole poetry competition that happened yesterday. We had a whole situation with Jay Dunn and the pastor. We have a whole situation, a really huge situation with Seven Stars. What's gonna be the next topic? Like for real, for real. Do we have to wait until certain people say this is the next topic for the beef sector? Child bye. Who else is out there doing stuff? Girl bye. Miss Toby says, I definitely think the brothers are getting released. Well, just Andrea said they did a press conference. Their family members have been very vocal wanting their release. Also, oh, that's slut monkey. Kim Kardashian campaigned for their release. I didn't mean to say that. I was just thinking it. I can't stand Kim Kardashian. I can't believe I used to sit and watch their show. Years ago. Years ago. Okay. Thank you, Demetra, to drop the link for the review. Okay, yeah. I hope Seven Stars gets the help that she needs. She might need a therapist to help her process. She probably does. She probably does. Just imagine experiencing those things as a child. And you could tell she didn't tell everything. She did not tell everything on here last night. And that is why sometimes the type of behavior we see people display here in the sector, you could tell that there's some trauma behind their actions, the way they behave, the things they do on here. And some of them live in this world where they pretend to be something they're not. And behind all of that, the hurt and stuff, this is the reason why they hurt other people. and try to pretend that they're something they're not. They had to probably live in a fantasy world because at that time, because of what they were dealing with. I've seen it. Even that big goat head face Shakim too. He's living in a whole fantasy world. I haven't seen him anywhere around here because I don't even know if he does. He still pop up around here. I don't know. But even him, you could tell he lives in a fantasy world too, and you could tell he went through some stuff. Shit. The whole setup that Jill presented was very nice. It was. It really was. The musical interlude was good. The judges were good. The contestants came out and supported. It was like really real. The banners, well, not the banners, the overlays and the videos were good. And she ran her show like really really good yesterday. So shout out to Jills for that. It was organized, let's put it that way. And even if there were glitches along the way, she caught up real good. The pot was good too, you know, all of that. So that was really good. So shout out to Jills for that. Looking forward to what's gonna come for the next year. And I would probably try it too. I would probably try, after watching it yesterday, I said, you know what? I should have been bold enough to go write something and go up there and, go say my piece. Um, but I don't know. I am more of a chat person, I think. I don't be like clicking links. But I'm like, girl, you could have entered that too. So I'll brave up for next year, okay, Jill? I'll brave up for next year if you do it again. Hey Duchess, of you. Okay, well yeah, Vegas took a break. Oh yeah, Lisa J. So at least one thing for sure about the beef sector, as it's called over here, they will take a topic, an event, a play, whatever it is, and they will milk it. You hear me? They will milk a topic forever and ever. Amen. They will talk about it for weeks on end. Do you guys remember? I know it's been a while now, but do you guys remember when what's that girl's name came over here? What's her name? Hmm. Ooh, what's her name? She's from the other sector. And she comes over here sometimes cooking. What's her name? Misunderstood. Do you guys remember when her storyline was a thing over here? Oh my god, if I could pull my hair out every time they would take a story from her and they would milk it for hours on end. Hours. And I just couldn't do it anymore. Hold on.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
And for those who are just coming in, welcome to Kick Back with Carrie. That's what we do over here. We kick back. We don't care about the hype. We just do what we do over here. Basically, that's what I do over here. I fucking kick back and do what the fuck I want over here. I don't run with the crowd. I do whatever I want. Okay? Yeah, we do that. Yeah, the lady who what's her name? Misunderstood. When her storyline was over here in the sector, I could not. I was sick of it. I was just tired of it. Listen, I was tired of it. It was just on and on and on. It was milked to the bone. Oh my god, I was tired of. Oh, hold on. Why am I? Hold on, I got somebody in the back. I don't even know why I'm going on like that, but I'm just giving an example because some of the times the people take these things and it never ends. Like, come on, give us a break from some of the topics. Like, what else is there to talk? What other angle is there to look at? Like, come on, man, it's tiring. I'm ugh. I'm trying to find an overlay. Here we go. Yeah, it's an overlay. It goes over the screen. There you go. Hey, I'm just Andrea.
Hey, Carrie, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing okay. So if you the Mendez brothers are getting out of jail, they will be resentenced, and they were getting out of jail because when they went to jail, they was 18 and 21. So
Right.
so
They were really young.
they was really young. So they're gonna get out of jail. Yes, prison.
God, I didn't keep up, girl. I was looking at it. And I remember those brothers, but I didn't go back to check up to see what's going on. One thing that I will be checking on though, just Andrea,
Uh-huh.
is the whole. Will you be following the Diddy situation? I gotta drink some water. Hold on.
But I'll be following the Diddy situation. I feel like he might not get a fair trial.
You think so? Why do you say that?
Why? Because it's so much misinformation that's been put out. Do y'all really think he gonna get a fair trial?
I don't know. We let Man, every day or every other hour there's somebody coming out and saying that they were also assaulted or,
Yeah, yeah,
trafficked or
and
something. There's always something coming out. So
that's the
I
whole
don't
point.
even
That's the
know.
whole point too. Because how can he defend himself if every 5 minutes of news somebody else coming out saying he did this, he did that? So do I think he might get a fair? Do I think he might not get a fair trial? You damn right. Because if a jury pool is already watching all this information, it's already out. Come on, unless they request the jury to be moved to a different section of New York, I do not think he's going to get a fair trial.
But you do know he's a freaking liar. He's a blatant liar, okay? Apart from all of those ooh, there's another sex trafficking case. Oh my god. But
Yeah,
apart from that, remember when he swore and his lawyers came out and made a whole statement that he did not physically assault Cassie?
yeah, but he's not. He's not. Do you know
What if
he?
that video didn't come out?
Okay, but you know he's not being charged for assaulting Cassie because a statutory limitation has ran out.
I know, but I know that's a whole different case, but I'm just
It's
saying
not a whole different. That's not a
that
whole
should
different. That's not a
that
whole
should
different
show
case.
he's a liar.
Wait a
That
minute.
should show he's a freaking
That's not a
liar.
whole. I'm gonna make sure you know that's not a whole different case. That statutory limitation has ran out. So to for me, did the Homeland Security, did the FBI put that video out so they can skirt the jury pool? Come on now, y'all gotta think about something bigger than this.
Are you one
And
of them who says free Diddy?
no, I don't say free Diddy. So free. I say get a fair trial because let's be honest. Are you gonna get a fair trial? Because the same thing that Diddy's in jail for, the CEO of Abercrombie and Frisch just got out on bail. Okay, come on now. What's the
I,
difference?
I I get what you're saying. It's the
Okay,
money
so
and the
I'm
power and
saying,
stuff too.
my friend, I'm saying, let's be fair about the whole board.
Well, he does deserve a fair trial. Well, everybody deserves a fair trial, but I just think the
Everybody
odds are
deserves a fair
against
trial.
him. His lawyers are.
Look at Tory Lane. You know he got to appeal. He just got to appeal. Hold on a minute.
Listen, Diddy's lawyers are out there saying that everyone who's coming at him is all for publicity. They're doing this for publicity. That's all they've been saying. Are those the same lawyers who said Cassie was trying to get money off of him? He better get new lawyers, okay? Because that was the lie detector determined that was a lie. With all that, with the video footage
Okay, okay, I'm back, Gary.
determined
Okay,
that was a lie. Hey,
I'm
Cocky.
just
Hey, Vibrant.
I'm not saying let him out, but I'm just saying let's be fair across board. Do I think he might not get a fair trial? Do I think the jury pool might see all this and new stories coming out? I'm just saying.
I was looking at something the other day. There was a 13-year-old. There's a whole situation where, well, another allegation that someone who was in his camp raped a 13-year-old girl at one of those after parties. Did you hear about it?
Yes, I did.
Oh
Yes, I
my
did.
god. Oh
But
my god.
go back to that indictment. I didn't hear anything about any kids in that indictment. I heard them young girls, but nobody who's under like nine. I heard 9 years old. I didn't hear 13. So let's go back to the indictment. What the United States is coming against him. Let's not put all these stories out. And that's what Diddy's lawyer has went back to court and said is he can't get a fair trial because all these new things are coming out. All I'm saying is let's make sure that we gonna put him in prison for the rest of his life. Make sure we can prove that all the stuff he don't done. Don't put stories out, false allegations, false shit that ain't really happened. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not holding up for his bad behavior. All I'm saying is let's get a trial that no prejudice, so his lawyer cannot go back to court and say that he didn't get a fair trial.
Well, I get what you're saying, but we have to wait until all the way in May of 2025. I don't know if he's gonna survive because I did hear at one point he wasn't eating. I don't know if that was a strategic thing for him. So let's hope that he makes it to May 2025 because I can imagine him having to be in a situation like that in jail because he's accustomed to living a certain type of lifestyle. So now he's not going to be able to live that lifestyle anymore. And then all this different news every day about different allegations and stuff. I hope it doesn't break him down too bad because I really want to watch that trial. Listen,
Me
I'll
too.
be covering that shit.
But
Okay.
my mom and dad always say, "Don't do the crime, or you gonna do the time." So
Right.
if he didn't look, they were saying, "Oh, he got 6 kids." But if he got 6 kids, then he should have kept his ass out of jail. Then he should not be doing things that he know could be
Right.
to put him in jail. That's my own point about it. So
These are
I'm
people
like,
that
I'm not gonna be feeling sorry for him because he was doing crimes and he thought he was gonna get away with it. To me, he felt like he was untouchable. To me, he felt like the world was mine,
right.
I don't understand how he had that concept.
Most people, once they start making money, that's how they feel. They think they're untouchable. They think that they can do whatever they want to do. They can pay people to do whatever they want to do. But it's a different time. It's a different era. People are going to be um, have evidence. They're using their phones. They have
Right,
different devices to make
exactly.
sure they record stuff. So people with they say it's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the love of money. And for him, it's the love of fame, it's the love of money, it's the love of attention that got him to where he is right now. He has some demons that he's obviously fighting. I don't know what was happening. I heard about the drugs
I
and
feel
stuff.
like it wasn't that. It was. I feel like it was the drugs too. I believe he was. I believe he was on drugs too. I definitely believe that.
Yep, and the only Empress agrees with you because you were mentioning I don't remember the name of the guy a while ago. They should have given him bail though. Isn't there a white man with similar charges and he received
Yes,
bail? There you
yes.
go.
He has a third barrel hearing coming up. So
It's
hopefully they're hoping that they're gonna try to get him out. But he has another a bail hearing coming up.
And the fact that the video footage of him being arrested, that was kind of crazy too. He. They said he actually came in to turn himself in, but it wasn't time. It was it supposed to be like the following day he was supposed to turn himself in, I think,
The feds
and
the feds
the
arrested him.
Fed swooped down on him the day
And you know,
before.
do you know why? Do you know why
Uh
they're
uh
arresting him? I will tell you why. Because he was out on the streets, taking pictures with young girls and young boys, and they was like, "Oh, okay." See, they felt like yes, he did come and turn himself in. Yes, he came to New York, but he should have kept his ass in the hotel and not act like he's a celebrity right now. You in trouble. That's why they came to swim in and arrested him that quick.
Yeah, because I saw videos of him in the park chilling and all of that. I
Mhm.
guess he was trying to have some quality time with his family before he went in. But
But then he has a big
no.
suite in the hotel, and he can have quality time with all of them right there.
Exactly. Man, I don't
No, he
know.
felt like he was untouchable and they couldn't touch him. So that's what he gets for not. He should have just came to New York silently. He didn't have to be in no damn park. I don't know. I don't
Child.
know who he think he is. At the end of the day, you still black, and you ain't got that kind of money that feel like you can get. You know what? Let me go.
There are other people.
He's
Just
not.
imagine some of. I was thinking to myself the other day. Just imagine some of the stuff that Hugh Hefner did, and nobody decided that they were gonna lock him up. Look at some of the
Exactly.
age groups of the women he was with. Just imagine the ones that we didn't know about. And I'm
Exactly.
like, you are black. You got to be careful about. Matter of
Exactly.
fact,
They
not
don't. They
even
don't.
because you're
You
black. You're
black.
just not supposed to do these things.
Yeah,
Period. But
you black and you
he
feel like
he
he got
got
all
out.
this money. He thought he got all this money. He could do whatever. But you, at the end of the day, you still black. You gonna think they could put you. Look what happened to Bill Cosby. Okay,
Exactly. It's
you
unfortunate.
look at R. Kelly. Look, come on now. So I'm just saying, y'all act like y'all so untouchable.
When is R. Kelly supposed to come out? He's supposed to. When is he? I'm not laughing. He thought he was untouchable too. He thought his money and the
Yes,
hype and the fame was gonna,
yes.
have him out here
It was
doing
that
everything
it
he
was that
wanted to
high
do.
of fame that was going to keep them out of jail. But at the same time, see what they've been trying to get Puppy for years. See, they've been trying to get him for years, and then see Puffy could have just paid Cassie. If he would have paid Cassie off, the feds wouldn't have anything on him. But he decided he wanted to fight with her and didn't want to give her that money. And then as soon as that case was in the New York district and had everybody was able to see what happened, that's when the feds came after him and they waited patiently. He's been on the radar for years. They waited patiently. See, the
I
feds,
can. Well,
they got
I
time. They have
somehow I
time.
think she had something to do with it too.
Yes,
I think she had.
he's gonna be the star witness. He will be the star witness.
Probably not. Maybe she's one that helped, give certain information to help with his arrest. I think so. I really do. I
Yes,
thought about it. I'm like,
she
she
will be
had to
she
be.
will be the star witness. But you know what? The feds don't
Child.
have to. They don't have no timeline. They can wait 5, 10, 15 years to get your ass. They patiently people. There's no
Child.
limit. Them limit that waiting for you. They're waiting for you to criminate yourself again. They can't get you now. They're waiting for you to criminate yourself again.
Just imagine how many other people are gonna be coming up on this whole. How many names are gonna be called? He had this bodyguard. I can't remember his name, but I do see a lot of videos of him. Talking about some of the things that he saw with his
Mm-hmm.
own eyes as a
Gene
bodyguard.
Deal, Gene
Gene,
Deal. Yes,
right,
yes.
right.
Gene tell
So,
everything. Gene talk about everything. I be watching
right.
Gene.
I be watching him too, and I'm like, why do I keep getting these recommendations? And I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh my god. So but he's just as bad because he should have reported some of the stuff that he saw too. So there are
Yes.
times he may have stepped in or said something to Puffy at the time, but at the
At
same time, he's just as bad too because
And
he was
he's just
there.
as bad as him because I believe he had a lot of people who is just as bad as Puppy. He just maybe they didn't do everything, but they seen, they heard, they watched, and so I feel like put them all in jail. How about that?
I wonder if Usher and them other people are gonna get called in. Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. I just want to know how many other big name celebs are gonna come out, and how many people are gonna be hiding. Like they say,
Right.
what's the guy's name who left, and he's all in this yoga. What's his name? Simmons, Russell, all
Mm-hmm.
of them people. They've
Yeah,
been doing this for years. They've been
right,
taking advantage of people who were vulnerable, people who
right.
wanted money, people who wanted fame. They've been doing that and recording people to have something that they could hold over their heads, blackmailing them essentially. It
Yeah,
is crazy.
but they said fame is a hell of a drug.
Oh. Baron, I just noticed you changed your name. I haven't seen this Chromanti name in a long time. Hey Bird. What do you think about Jill's poetry challenge yesterday? Her
You know
competition
what?
yesterday.
I did not watch it. I was out here trying to look for my kids' Halloween costumes. Okay, so I did
Oh.
not watch it.
Okay.
I barely checked out Lola. I don't be on YouTube like that. I Some of this stuff is boring. So since it's boring to me, I'm back to watching my TV shows.
Girl, I do Netflix sometimes, or I'll just be on YouTube watching other stuff. Some of the stuff really are boring, and not only that, some of the things they stretch it out for too long,
Right,
discussing the
right.
same thing over every
Yeah,
channel you go.
I
It
I can't take it. I turn it off. So I've been watching like Netflix. This let's call it Lincoln Law. I've been watching the third season. I watched the Mendez Brothers on Netflix. I got my TV shows are back that I love, like SWAT with Shamar Moore. I'm watching all my shows back. So I
and
barely
that's
you barely gonna see me on YouTube because the stuff is boring. And plus,
child. I don't.
I got a daytime job, so I don't. I work in the daytime now, so I'm not working the graveyard anymore.
Okay, I just be tuning in and out. I'll jump in and leave. Like, not
Hmm.
everything that the crowd says is popular is what I want to watch. Hold on, I
Right,
got
right.
somebody in the back. Hold on. Is that you, Miss Toby?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hey, Miss Toby. Welcome to Kit Back
Okay.
with Carrie.
I like your
What's going
intro
on?
or your I
Do you
like
have
your
an echo?
intro. It's very cute, Curry. I like it.
Well,
Hey Jeff
thank you. I
Andrew, how
did
are
it
you today?
Hey,
myself.
Adrian.
Thank ya.
You here?
Come again? No, I was asking if you had an
I think I
echo
have a delay.
or a delay, probably. But I'll mute so you could talk. Go ahead.
I, I definitely I definitely have a delay. I don't know why I only have a delay when I come on your panel. I don't know what's going on.
Girl, maybe because I'm delayed. Okay.
Go ahead, very Curry.
I am joking. I'm joking. I don't know why. I don't know. It's okay though.
Yeah, you're the only panel that I've been to. I always have a delay on. I don't have a delay on Ronnie Q's or Yaya's. So I don't know if it's
Girl,
on your
is you
end. I don't know what's going
probably, I
on.
don't know. I have
But
no idea, child.
I think I was coming up here to say I think that Cassie door. I said I think Cassie Case opened the door to everything that's happening to Diddy. Once that case was open, I mean once that case was open and he settled and everything, it was a floodgate. I think, and I think a lot of victims come the government. That's what I think.
I was saying the same thing too, because how coincidental is it that after that case ended and they got the settlement, she got the settlement, everybody else started to come out. Now the feds went and busted in one of his mansions and whatever. I just said this was timely. You could tell something was gonna come out of it. She made sure she got her money before she they came to get him. I just knew something was wrong, and I just knew that she had something to do with it. I knew she was there giving information to the feds or whoever needed the information to get him locked up. Oh, she dropped off. Is there still can you hear me, just Andrea?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Because I do know that my internet has been going in and out. Um, for over a week now, my internet's been shit. So I'm planning on changing my service provider. So let's see what happens with that.
Well, Carrie, I do have to go, but it was nice talking to you. And
I
hang
appreciate you for coming up.
Okay, you take care.
Okay, just Andrea, thank you so much for coming up. Child, let's do something real quick. Hold on. This is for the chat. This is for I was listening to some music because like I said, I am not listening to any commentary about no fucking Halloween. I don't I have nothing against anyone who was a part of it. Um I just didn't well, I don't know. So I was watching some old videos today, and I've been listening to a lot of old music today, or I should say 90s music, because it's not that old. And I'm gonna put something on the screen real quick, and I want you to tell me which music video this came out of. You're all supposed to know this one, okay? Okay, you're all supposed to know it. But I just want to know if you remember this.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
What's your name? My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Okay, so let me find the video real quick. It's a really short clip. I hope you guys are seeing it. There you go. Did you see it? Did you see it? Should I play it again? Did you see it? Should I put it on the screen? Hey, YouTube cameras. Hey, everybody coming in. It was Monica. I was watching it today and I was laughing. I was saying to myself, let me put it back on screen real quick. My dying heart made it hard to breathe. Okay, StreamYard does not allow me to mute. I wanted to pause that video clip. Did you see that shoes that Monica wore for that music video? She really needed those huge shoes. She needed those huge sandals because she was ready to walk before that guy walked out of her life. She was ready to walk. She had those big auntie grandma looking shoes on. I am like, oh my god. And then the other video that you saw me show a while ago, let me put it up real quick. Can you tell me where this Boys to Men video was filmed? Let's go. My dying heart made it hard to breathe. Would sit in my room because I didn't want to have to go out and see you. Do you know? Can you tell me where that was? Boys to Men. Do you know where that video was shot? Let me see if anybody knows. I hope it showed. Do you guys know where that video was shot? Do I need to play it again? Let me know. It was in the conga, girl. It was You know it, Duchess. It was there in the conga, child. Girl, I saw that video one day and I'm like, bitch, I got pictures of me being there. I got pictures of me doing those shit. And I'm like, bitch, you were in the conga too, Boys to Men. I was right there. And I'm like, bitch, I took so many photos right there. And I'm like, you go, Boys to Men. You went and you enjoyed the conga, child. You enjoy the conga? You And then I started looking at more videos and it was right there at the conga. Do you know how many videos Boys to Men and how many of their music videos was in the conga, child? I'm like, I know that background. I know I've been there a time or two. And I'm like, shout out to you. These people be loving the conga. You hear me? It ain't Philly. It sure ain't. YouTube camera says it's somewhere in the jungle. It was in the Conga, aka Jamaica. That bitch over there talking about she's from the Conga. She's from the Conga, bitch. You wish you could be in the Conga, okay? You wish you could be. Made up a whole country off of the name of a dance. You hear me? Okay, let's go to another video real quick. I'm in. My dying heart made it hard to breathe. Bitch, I've been there. Bitch, I got pics right there. Bitch, I've done that before. Okay. Okay, let's look at the other one real quick. Alright. That song that came up a while ago. Now, who wears fur coats with, what's the name of that team that he had his shirt on? Woo! Hold on one second. Let me get, I'm trying to be good. I think I'm shouting too much in this microphone and it's already not so good already. Hey, Miss Toby.
Girl, you are off. Girl, you were off the hook today talking about that was the Congo. You know darn well that was Jamaica, and I believe I went there. Was it the fall?
You went there too? I'm like,
it looked like it was the fall.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was. It was. I'm like, I've been there. I know that spot. I knew.
Yeah, when I was looking and I was like, I've been there. I know that spot. There's no damn Congo.
Yeah, it's a little spot. I went in a boat. I am very afraid of going in boats or ships or whatever. But I just did it and I'm like, this is cool. And I saw that video and I'm like, bitch, I've been there. Okay. Anywho, did you see the next video a while ago?
No, I didn't see it.
Ooh, what's the name of the next video? Lisa got it. It's busted. Okay. I was looking at the fashions and laughing to myself, but here goes another video. Can you tell me, Miss Toby, since you're here? It's only one left, I think. I haven't finished preparing my game for the next time I come on here.
Hmm.
But can you tell me which video this intro is for? Let's see if you know it. Wait, it went back?
My
Hold
dying
on.
heart made
It's
it
coming.
hard to breathe. Would sit in my room because I didn't want to have to go out and see you. I was gonna do that, but it slipped my mind. All right, ask me. Got this chick. Been trying to get with her for a month now. Only thing is, though, I think she got something.
Ooh, do you know what that is?
Mm.
What song is that?
The
And
only
who is
video
that
I remember
person?
seeing him in was "Foolish."
Girl,
That's the only video I
yes! Ding,
remember
ding,
seeing
ding, ding,
him
ding,
in
ding,
was
ding, ding,
"Foolish"
ding,
by
ding.
Showtime.
There you go, Miss Toby. You are right.
Girl,
Oh my
that
god.
was my video. That was my
Child.
video
I
back
I think
in
Ooh, is it
the day, girl. I knew it was.
I think he is sexy. Okay. I like me some Terrence, okay? I do, I do. I do. Is my sound still up? Is my sound okay, guys? Let me look. Cause I heard some sounds a while ago.
Day, girl.
Is it good? Can you hear me, Miss Toby?
I can hear you now.
Okay. My internet isn't shit right now, but I'm just on here. Is this a game, Byron? No, we're done. I have one that I'm creating. I'm not yet done. So when I come back on here, we'll do that. Okay? Because that's what we do over here. We do what we want over here. Shit. Tired of some of the fucking content that's in this sector, I tell you. Ooh, I saw something on Fate's Yaya's wall. Maybe you could tell me. What did Dimples do now? I saw something, and Dimples was also in the comment section. Let me go back, because I was being nosy. Let me go back on her wall. I don't know if you saw it, Miss Toby, so you could tell me what happened.
No, I
Hold
didn't see
on.
it.
I'm trying to pull it up real quick. Because I'm saying maybe I found something. Hold on. Okay, so this was 16 hours ago. I haven't been, going to too many live streams because I'm tired of the same content. So
Hmm.
I saw this. It says, Sir Dickles, you have officially gone too far. Why do you feel the need to come out here being as nasty and as foul as the glory holes you frequent? Lord have mercy. Why do you feel we should show you the little dirty, smelly boy in class any compassion? When you come on these streets being as vile and as mean as your mama, real life and YouTube, I think I know who she's talking about right there. Little boy, sit your sorry A down on a therapist's couch and seek guidance. You are broken. Just know that the church hurt, abandonment issues, and the need to hurt other people, none warranted, will be your demise. I saw that. And I'm saying to myself, did something happen with Yaya and Dimples? Do you know?
I don't think it has anything to do with Yaya, but I think I know what it is, and I really don't want to say it.
Okay, cool. Okay. I think I know what it is. Maybe
I'll
having
put it in.
something to
I'll
do.
put it.
Okay, okay. I think I know. And then after that, um
Did you see?
Dimples
Did you
actually,
look at the back chat?
yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Alrighty.
even. I don't even want to put that out in the universe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? There are times when people cannot help themselves because that is just who they are. They don't know no better. They have allowed this app right here. Well, not as a matter of fact, it's not the app that allowed them to become this. They've always been that way. I'm just gonna say that and leave it right there.
I
So
think sometimes
honestly,
this app, I think sometimes this app enhances their personalities even more because they
yep,
behind a screen.
yep, that is so
That's
true.
that's what I yeah, that's what I think. I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really haven't been into the B sector lately. I mean, for the past couple of days, because I'm so focused. I put it in the chat earlier. I'm so focused on what's going to happen within these next 9 days because
The
we're
election,
at a
right?
crossroad. I mean, y'all don't want to talk about it. Some people, I know y'all don't like talking about real issues, but this is a real
They
issue and a
don't.
real concern.
I know, right? And a lot of people they don't like,
Yeah.
they don't want to have discussions with things that are really going to affect their lives. They are just all caught up in the moment. Um, hold on. You're cool with ZX, right?
Mhm.
Okay, let me bring him up. I hope is that you, ZX? Because I know people be
It,
using your name.
yeah, they do. Thank you for
Okay,
checking, so I don't
all
get
right.
blamed for it. No, it's
Ha.
me. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I wanted to come over and I wanted to invite you and your mature group of women to be a part of my ZX beauty contest. And it's going to be for mature, grown women. You ain't got to be naked. You could be 40 or you could be 75. I think too many of the challenges, you got the same winners pretty much. And I don't want to do a contest where men aren't involved every
Y-
time I see a contest.
Hold on. You have a challenge coming up.
Yes,
Oh, what is this challenge about?
it's a ZX beauty contest.
Do you see me behind the screens here? How do you know that I'm not ugly and I decided to keep my abrasive ugly look behind here?
Yeah, guy. Yeah, me know. Yeah, guy, you know, ugly woman. Okay, I know
can
you ain't ugly.
can
All
somebody
right.
translate?
Well,
Oh.
yeah, right.
Anyway, so when is this challenge coming up though?
Well, I just came up with it today because there was some. I thought there were some women that don't even place in these contests. I was impressed with.
ZS, I think ZS, I think that you came up with it because I seen that you said something about green. What was the
Yeah,
green
I
vegan?
was about. I was about.
She's a very nice looking woman, and you saw that she's a very nice looking woman. Come on in, brother. Tell the truth.
Oh,
I'm
she
being
inspired
honest.
this competition. She's the one who
She
inspired
did.
I
this
think
challenge.
so. I think
Okay,
so.
She did.
Huh?
But
okay,
Uh-huh.
it was also Nubian warrior. Nubian
okay.
warrior.
Oh, you
Um.
saw Nubian Warrior? I've never seen her.
Well,
Yeah, she was
Okay,
she
in a
participated.
competition. She was in a
I
Yeah,
didn't watch.
competition.
I didn't watch
and
it. Okay.
yeah, some people that men think should be number one never be number one or two or three. And I say it's because it's a bunch of, and I'm not being mean, I'm just being honest. I think it's because it's women and gay men judging the contest. And I'm saying, let's just do
Really,
an old
ZS.
fashioned. I'm being honest.
Really?
I'm not attacking anyone. I'm saying I think that we should have a beauty contest that includes women that are platinum status. And I think that we could have
Ooh.
three winners. If you do a competition between
What's your
the women
definition
that,
of that?
well, we're gonna break it.
Did his sound go out? I think he's in his
Yeah, he
planning
keep going in and
stage.
out.
Was that me?
Yeah, he
We
keep
can't
going
hear
in and out.
you. Okay, we can hear you
Yeah,
now
he
Okay,
keep
though.
going
can
in
you?
and out.
Okay, so I'm thinking about doing the competition and breaking it up into threes, like women between 30 and in their 40s would be one group, right? And then we'll have the women that are 50 um to 60, and then those that are over that age. And that way,
Can Chris
that way,
come over?
no, no,
Can
we want
Krista come over?
We want ladies. We want
You
ladies.
don't want
We don't.
Crystal?
No hookers
ZX.
allowed.
ZX.
No hookers allowed.
ZX.
No.
You don't
Why don't
want
you just?
Crystal?
If I let her come, I might as well let uppity be in it. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
I'm talking about
why you
a
man,
a
why you do Crystal
classy
like that?
event for grown women, mature women, beautiful women, where I think that in some of these events they're discriminated against. That's just my opinion. When I saw the green vegan, I was like, wow, she should have came in second. And then when I
Yeah, you
looked,
was yeah, right. I know what you saw.
well, you might, but my point being is that men men critique. Will we
Oh,
agree
you're
now?
saying that the men will critique the woman
Look,
differently as opposed to females who are catty over
Carrie,
here.
look, I told him I saw what you saw, right? And I could see him smiling. He's smiling when I said that.
He's
And I
like,
said,
Yeah,
I
wow,
know
we
what you
got these
saw in
people
that
over
woman.
here too.
And he's
Yeah, we
smiling. You
yeah,
over
do.
there smiling?
yeah, yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie.
You
She's a
smiling, aren't you,
she's a
Leah?
she's
Mm-hmm.
an attractive
She
woman.
is a
I
nice looking
couldn't
Th-
woman.
believe.
there are a
Yeah,
I
lot
she
of
is
couldn't
a nice
attractive
believe,
looking
women
woman.
who are here who
and
just
that's
maybe
my
don't
point.
drop down. Maybe
Well,
that's, you know, they don't.
you know who else I
Oh, don't
thought
show that
should have
face.
placed?
Oh, don't show that
Uh,
face.
Tisa. Tisa's a very attractive woman. The Tea Lounge, I think she's an attractive woman. I think there are a lot of you. My point being is that we should have an event where they could be. I think a lot of women don't participate because they don't want to act like sluts to get attention. So if we do an event and we say the categories will be evening wear, well, that could be a ball gown, that could be a business suit, and then
Right.
when it comes to the talent contest, it could be you playing a piano, or you could
Or
show me
sucking
that
a
you know how to
fat.
make right, or a pickle, right,
I'm
or a
joking. I'm
pickle
joking.
or
Go ahead.
Oh,
something.
they
Go
could
ahead.
No, I'm just
suck a
joking.
semen. Yeah.
And then the third category, which would be beach wear. Now it doesn't have to be a bathing suit, but it could be something that a decent woman would wear while out on a summer day. If you want to put on a nice top and
You got to wear. You know you want some of them women to wear a swimsuit. You know it.
no, I'm trying to add class to it, sweetheart. I'm not. I truly am
No,
not
you still could wear.
because
No, you still could wear a swimsuit and a cover like a cover over you.
I said that you could put a wrap on, but my point being is, I think that and I'm not calling nobody out, in particular, but I get tired of seeing the same people and to me it's weird looking at women and gay men judge women's beauty. That's just me. When the men are sitting around and we're saying, oh hell no, what about her, what about that one, what about her, because when I talk to the brothers are saying, yo, this ain't right. This ain't right. So and I
Are
think
you
that the
yes? Are you referring to the costume contest? Because that was a contest. It wasn't like a beauty contest.
no, even with the costume contest, I mean, you're some people are just picked because of their affiliation, and when you see these contests with a poll, then it becomes a popularity contest, regardless. And let's keep it a buck. If you got four judges, three judges, they should pick. But once you say, all right, y'all, we're going to put up a poll for number one and number two, or three and four, it becomes a popularity contest. And I don't think that that's fair. Like, for instance, Nubiology, she shared a picture. No disrespect to Lady Nika's event, costume event, whenever that was. I never paid it any attention, but and she told me Lady Nika sent her Cash App after the fact. But her costume was beautiful, and Nubiology's a beautiful woman, but she didn't even
She
place.
sure is.
She did not even place first, second, third, nowhere in the top three.
New
I
Biology was
think
a part of the challenge the other day too.
no, no, she was in one
No,
previously.
Oh, a
he's
previous one.
referring to
Okay, I got
Lady.
you.
Yeah, he's referring to Lady
Okay,
Nika's when she was Harley Quinn.
okay, got you.
Exactly. And I
Okay.
think Nubian Warrior was in the most recent. I thought she was. There was another lady over there. I don't know her, but she was a beautiful lady with the construction hat on Lolo's. I thought she was beautiful. Beautiful smile, complexion. Grown woman. Looked like she might be 45 or so. Might be a little. I don't know. I don't know nothing about her. But I was like, wow, she could have placed. You know, it's like we have our favorites, and that's not how men judge things. And I
I
think
can
it's a little awkward.
I can see what you're saying. You want to bring a little bit of diversity, and also reach out to a broader audience.
Exactly.
So so you're saying you want to do a classy based challenge so that different
Exactly.
women who we don't see on a day-to-day basis out here, we can get to appreciate them and their beauty and what they have to offer, as a source of entertainment for us. And then you'd only want, who would be the judges? Males only?
Yeah,
Because you
I
want a
have a
male
group of
perspective.
exactly. That's all that's missing.
So you just
It's a
want
group.
to, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I got
I,
you.
I
No,
yeah.
he's saying he wants a heterosexual male's
Oh yeah,
perspective. He doesn't want a
heterosexual male.
gay
He
male
wants to see it
perspective.
from a different standpoint, a different perspective,
Yeah,
apart from what
yeah.
we're
He
always
wants
seeing over here.
yeah. He
I,
wants
I think
Okay.
you get
heterosexual people.
different. I think you get different
Different
results.
responses and different results.
Exactly, and um, I'm inviting everybody. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be going live later on. And here's another difference, Miss Toby. The money that I collect, I'm gonna put it in a Venmo account and I'm gonna show everybody. See, let me turn y'all on to the hustle. All right, because in the black sector, we done challenges 5 years ago. Lady La was the first person I seen through a challenge. And one way that you hustle, all right, as a content creator with the challenge, you get people to donate. And you get them to donate by saying, "All right, y'all, we got $50, but you might have raised 250, and you'll never know it. You'll never know. Okay, y'all, we got $300, but you really got $800, and
I thought about that.
you'll never know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna post uh what we have collected in one account and we'll update it and you can see how the pot has grown, what how much money is available to the winners. So when you see these
So
people on
it
the
would be so the public will have access. They'll be able to see as people donate. They can
exactly,
watch it in real time and see how what.
exactly.
So you're saying that the CC won't be able to collect anything unless they have
And,
their cash apps,
and let me
and
tell
people
you
want to
something,
donate directly to them.
and that is why it's a hustle
I see
because
what you're saying because
people,
I've
people
wondered to myself before. Sorry for cutting you. I've
hmm
wondered to myself before for some of the challenges when you hear people saying, "Oh, the pot is at this, the pot is at," like, how do we know that? Not that
hmm
I care, I really don't, but like I've always asked
right.
myself, like, how do we know?
Well, we're going to
How do
make
we
our
know?
pot
You said you got
transparent.
500.
No, when they got five, they really got eight. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Not
I
necessarily saying that this is how everybody does it over here, but
no,
I've always
no.
just wondered to myself. But you say you're going to do yours different in such a way that
I'm
it's
gonna
going to be
show everybody.
there's transparency, and you're also going to make sure
Right.
that your competition is, different. You want it a little bit classy based.
Respectful. Respectful.
Okay.
And,
And you're
and
going to
I
have
will
three categories, you said, or
right.
three eight
Three
different age groups. No, I'm sorry.
exactly.
Age groups and
Exactly.
categories.
Exactly. We should have three winners.
Okay.
That's the point. And so
Okay.
some of our platinum sisters out there, some of these graceful women that are 60, 65, I think that they should be recognized for being ladies, not being little hookers. You know,
Oh, so
Lord
Miss
have
Paulette,
mercy.
Miss Paulette,
I'm not going to engage in that. I know you being shady, but I mean, if she would like to come and participate, everybody's going to be welcome, and it's going to be women, only women in our competition. That's it. It's not going to be a diversity. Um, I don't care what your sexuality is, but you got to be a woman. That's all I'm saying.
So, who are the
So,
judges who are going to
so
be?
in other words, you don't want Dimples and Tulsa over there.
You
No,
know,
those
I
are not.
thought it, and Miss Toby said it. Oh my God! And I
Yeah,
was trying to be
yeah,
nice and go somewhere. I was
yeah,
trying to. Miss Toby,
yeah.
you were in my mind.
They would
Okay.
not qualify. They would not qualify for it.
Okay.
This is it.
And who are the judges?
Well, we have some married men, some good brothers, over in our group,
Ooh,
and
are
I
they
would
gonna
like
get in
to.
trouble though
No, I think that
with their
that's going to make it
wives?
respectful. I'd like to have
Okay.
Mr. Carruthers. I'd like to have
Okay.
Mr. Carruthers, as my senior, and I would like to have a variety, maybe a couple of young brothers. You dig? But on for the most part, at GFTV, we don't have a lot of men over there, but the men that we have,
Hold on.
yeah, they're
Are you
upstanding.
cool with Ken? Would you want Ken to be a part of it? He's a married man. I don't know if
No,
you. I can't keep up with who you fight with, so just in
no, I'm
case,
not.
I don't
Let me
know.
just say, I'm not fighting with him anymore. We
Oh,
kind of made peace with VS, but he wasn't on my list.
because I'm thinking to myself, if you're gonna make this a classy based thing or something that it's different, I really would love to know who these males are gonna be. Are they gonna be people who have cussed women out, called them all
No,
sort
no,
of
no, no.
hookers
They're
and
the men.
hoes and
No, they're the men of GFTV.
look at
Um,
Duchess.
classic classic lights would be one that I intend on getting. There's a couple of good
Okay,
brothers. There's some decent brothers out here who are
okay.
respectful and that are married or in relationships, and they can
What
give a
about Ghetto
critique
Intellect?
without
Oh
What
no
about
no
no.
Ghetto
no no
Intellect?
Uh-uh.
that's not a part of my circle.
Mm-mm.
See, I don't know ZX. That's why I'm asking.
No, I'm telling you,
And I don't
it's
know all of
gonna
the males over there, to be
and
honest.
I'm telling you, it would be a decent group of men that aren't slobbering or wanting a woman to stick her butt in the camera
Uh,
or watch a
Big Man
woman
TV.
stick.
Big Man
Oh,
TV.
you you just
Let me,
trying to be
let me.
funny.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
just trying to be funny. I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to say that we would invite all of the women, the mature women, our women in their 40s and 50s, and there's some beautiful women that are 50 years old. I think as a man, yeah, you were right. When I saw Green Vegan, I was like, "Hello, how are you? Never saw you before." Yeah, that's the truth. And I think that she should have placed. If she didn't come in first, she should have came in second. That's how I felt. And when I talked to other men, all of them were like, "Oh hell yeah, she should have won." And then Nubian Warrior, she didn't even place. Lady La didn't place. And it's like the same circle of people that always win. Now, it could be because it's B sector and all of that crap, but that's not fair.
And it will
It's
also be the
biased.
talent and the costumes. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But apart from it being a
Right.
popularity thing, there are those
Hmm.
who may have worked hard and deserve the position. So, because
I
I
think
heard that
so.
Demetra won, that's one name that that I know I heard. And she's normally a very very competitive person, puts her all in what she does. But I do at the same time see your point where you're saying it's a popularity contest. So most of the subbies and so on, they're gonna vote for people who they like, vote for people who they know. So I do get that point. So I'm seeing where you're trying to have your challenge a little bit different. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah.
how it pans
Yeah.
out. Somebody just recommended Red Wings in the chat. I don't know how you feel about
I
that, but
know
I do know.
I know Red Wings. I've been knowing Red Wings since I came online.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so So you're in the planning stages. We're looking forward to seeing how this is going to
Yeah,
go. At least it's going to be something else as content out here for us to look at and,
a-
be a part of and
and
stuff.
I want all of those sisters out there that got that platinum hair. If you're 60 and you're looking good, or you're a great grandmother and you carry yourself like a lady, this is about being a lady, not a hooker. That's the contrast. And that was the thing that impressed me about Green Vegan. It's the it's not what she was wearing,
It's her
it was the way she
poise.
exactly, and it was her
Right.
bubbly attitude. That's
Hmm.
what made her very attractive.
Just
Can you dig
Andrea,
it?
are you in the bushes? He's talking about your girl.
And you know who else I thought
Just
was
Andrea may also enter too.
yeah. I mean, we may only have $100 to give out. You know, maybe we'll get to 300. I mean, we're not trying to pay nobody's car note or rent for the month. You know what I mean? But whatever we get, we'll divide it up equally, and you won't have to be concerned about did I pocket $500. You dig? And that's real talk. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, that's why there's so many challenges. You don't understand why they always coming up with it, because it's a money maker, not just for the
The
contestants,
contestants, okay.
but for the channel holder. Because they never tell you how much. When you hear somebody say, "We got $500 in the pot," well, probably they got around about $800, anywhere between 8 and 1,000,
But
and they're
then
never going to
you
tell you.
but then again, you're gonna have some people who say they're due that money because they're hosting the show. They got to get paid for what they're doing.
Well,
So
I'm not going to deny that, but my
right.
point being
But
is
I
that
do
if
get what
you
you're
if
saying
yeah,
though.
I would make money because my channel is monetized. I would make money um if I chopped it up and made it into shorts. You understand? And if anybody wanted to bless and I don't even think these brothers would want to get paid. It would just be a joy for them
So
to
the
be in that
judges and the
position.
host could also put their cash apps up for those who are
Yeah,
supporting. If they
if you
wanted
felt
to,
the
they would
need.
also
Right,
donate.
right,
Lisa J
right.
is loving it. Like, Lisa J says it sounds all right to her. Duchess says it
Yeah.
sounds like the Golden Bachelor. What do you guys think so far? For those who are in the chat, do you think you would want to watch something like this that maybe slight different from what we're accustomed to seeing in the sector? Do you think you'd want to see it? I mean, he says three different categories, so you have three winners are going to be the three winners. It's not going to
Right.
be necessarily first, second, third. It's going to be from the different age groups.
Exactly.
So they're gonna have to have different segments. You're gonna say business attire, swimwear,
Yeah,
or whatever it is.
evening wear,
Evening
beach
wear.
wear, and then
Do they
then
do a talent
e-
piece too,
and the
or no?
talent. And the talent could be anything that they feel comfortable with.
Yeah, it's for me. It sounds fun. It sounds different. I embrace
Yeah.
different stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not averse to checking different things out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that and that way we can broaden the winners. That's the main thing. Broadening the winning pool to say, "Hey, we see you."
Inclusivity, right? There you go.
Exactly. It can't be one dimensional. You know, like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to enter because they don't like me." You shouldn't feel like that. Well, you won't get that with me.
Look at Duchess. Duchess said, "I'd spread my sunshine in his chat if he takes. Oh, you have subscribers. Okay.
If she take, well, so, who is Sunshine? Duchess. Who's that?
You've never heard her before? She was just on Jill's not too long ago. She does she's been around for a long time. Let's put it that
Oh,
way.
okay. Does she
Yeah.
cam up? If she cams up,
Uh,
she's more than welcome to come
not
in.
that I can
No,
Oh,
recall.
no.
she's a
But
troll.
she
She's a
she is
troll.
she's a straight
Wait
shooter,
a
let's put
minute.
it that way.
I don't care about women. I'm not in the troll ZX.
Okay, don't take it so personal, mama. Come on
Okay.
now. But
I mean, I did
anybody
have my
that
picture up at one point in time, but I don't have my picture up anymore.
okay. Well, everybody is welcome to come by. Everybody is welcome to participate. I really, really want to broaden the viewer pool and give some of these other like I said. It wasn't just green vegan. I think that Tisa t-shirts, I think she's beautiful, but she didn't win.
Lady Tia's
Yeah,
Lady
Lady
t-shirts
T,
T.
and designs,
she's
right?
Mm-hmm.
New
gorgeous. She is
Nubiology
gorgeous.
is beautiful too.
Nubiology
Okay.
is
There
beautiful.
are a lot of really
And
nice
yeah,
looking women over here.
exactly.
Some of them choose not to drop down. Some of them, they're up there in the clouds. They watch. Um,
I think Miss T Velocity is a classy lady. You know,
Classy.
yeah, I'm talking about a different standard of beauty. You ain't got to be skinny. If you plump, you plump. But how do you carry yourself? That matters. I mean, Sheffy could participate. You dig? I don't think
V.
Sheffy's an ugly woman. You know, everybody is welcome.
Well, in the same love, it's nice that you came over here to tell us about what you have plans. I
Yeah.
hope as the planning stage progresses, you come and let
Hmm.
us know what's going on.
I will
And
do that.
I like to. I'm kind of interested in it, to be quite honest. So let's see where it goes.
Well,
I'm
thank you.
interested.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And I appreciate you allowing me to come up and talk about it. And any input that you have, give it to me. And we'll, as long
I
as it's
will.
something respectful, that's my point. I
Okay.
just don't want it to be slanted. And I know, I know it's not going to be the same old thing and the same old hustle. That part we don't want. I want everybody, like I said, if we get $1,000, you'll know I got $1,000. If I get 300, you'll know I got 300. That's it. It ain't gonna be no scam. But here's the thing: moving forward, once I do mine, it's gonna put pressure on other people to tell the truth about what they really
You,
got. You understand that?
you think so? You think
Oh
so?
yeah. Well, it's called accountability and transparency. And once one person does it, other people are gonna say what Very Carey just said. Always question that. And why can't you be clear? Why can't you be honest about what you got? Because it's a hustle. That's my point. And I think that other women need to win. Other women. I think that the lady got done wrong. I think that Lady Tia got done wrong. I think that Nubiology got done wrong. I think that Nubian Warrior got done wrong. Because if it was a panel of men, they would have definitely been in the running for number one. That's my point. That's all I'm saying.
But
And
it
when
was
you
a
put
man
the
on the panel. You just not you just saying a heterosexual man.
well, I'm trying to stay away from it, but if I gotta address it, I really want to be clear. A heterosexual man looking at a woman looks at her differently than a gay man. A gay man want to be like her. A gay man is looking at her totally different.
I don't
He's
think a gay
looking at
man necessarily wants to be like a heterosexual woman. I
but
disagree
the
with that. Ziggy.
well,
We could
okay.
we could
I'm not trying to
we
be
could agree.
combative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
could
not trying to
agree.
be combative.
Yeah, we could
But the
agree to
point,
disagree. We could agree to disagree.
right, right. But
Okay.
they are
I
not. But
yeah
they're
so
not equal. They are not
yeah,
equal. They are not equal. They
stop.
don't. I don't. When I look at a woman, I look at her as a beautiful thing, a God's gift to man, and that's the point. Now, a gay man is not going to look at a woman and think she is a gift to a man. That's how
As long
we.
as long as she's not a hooker.
You trying to gaslight? Let me drop down. I appreciate your
I'm
time.
fun. I'm having
Listen,
fun with
before
you,
you
ZN.
go,
I'm
Yeah,
ZN,
having
because
fun.
yeah, I'm
um,
not. I'm trying to. I'm on my
Ba-
business. I'm trying to be
Cocky
clear.
suggested Miss Sheila E. Do you know her?
I think Sheila E's a beautiful woman.
So if you see her around these streets, you make sure you tell her about it so she could compete. I'm pretty sure she may want to do it too.
Yeah, I would. I think, and you know what? When I have seen her in events, she's presented herself like a lady. Real talk. I remember she was in a couple of shows with, I think it was one with Queen 88. And what was everybody saying? Bend it over, shake it, Sheila. And she refused to stoop that low. She refused to present herself like that. So I have respect for her. And I'm gonna tell you, if you don't respect yourself, ain't nobody gonna respect you at the end of the day. You
Well,
get
that's
what you
that's
put out.
true. That's true right there. You telling the truth about that.
Yeah. So
Taki says the
anyway,
boots she wears shows. So is there like a particular amount of people for each age group or no?
no, I mean, look, if we only get three from each category, we're gonna ask them to do the show, and then we're gonna give them their money. We're not
Okay.
kissing nobody, but we ain't begging nobody. If
Okay,
they,
that's
you
okay.
know, whoever it is, if it's two people in one category, then they're gonna compete. If it's two people in the next category, they're gonna compete. If it's one person in the platinum category, guess what? We're gonna give Mama her flowers.
You'd be
Thank you for
surprised. You
coming.
have a lot of people who are in the platinum category. You better name it like some really nice names for the three categories. So you have one name for the 50 and over already, the platinum. Make
Right.
sure you give those other two categories good names too. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Give
gonna
give
work it
those
out.
two good names too.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks.
We'll
Right.
come up with something
Yeah.
in recognition of who that group is. You dig? But I just the point being is I don't want a sister that's 60 years old trying to compete with a 30-year-old. They two different type of women.
Yeah,
You
it's
dig?
gonna be balanced if people
And
if
that's
they
what I'm
compete with
talking
people from
about.
their age group. So now for those who are asking why the age groups, why different, why is it separated? So people who are peers, for want of a better term to
Ears.
use, they
Right.
will compete against each other. Okay.
Right, right.
All right.
Now, if you would like to co-host and be a part of it, you are more than welcome. I'm going to invite you. You will not be a judge, but you can co-host if you would like.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Yeah, you
Sounds
think
cool.
about it.
Mhm.
You think about it. But I think to have balance, because that's what it's about. You dig? Hey,
Okay.
I'm open to anything. All right. With that being said, thank you for your time, and
Okay,
everybody is
ZX, just
welcome.
make sure you come and give us an update about
I will do
what
that.
this is gonna
I,
do. And you're
I will
thinking what
do that.
month are we thinking? November, December, or you don't know yet?
I'm thinking next month. Let's give it,
Okay.
a week or two so we can build up our pot.
And
You know what I mean?
promote.
And promote. And
Mhm.
then another thing that we're not gonna do, we're not gonna anybody that doesn't register to be in it before the show starts. We're not gonna have walk-ins just pop up that day. Oh, dang! I heard the pot. How much is the pot? No, if you didn't take time to say, hey, I want to be with it, 2 days before, or you're not gonna be allowed to enter as the show is going on.
Okay, so organization. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Well,
Thank you for your
let's see what
time.
happens. Thank you for coming up. So we got
Yes,
something else
ma'am.
to look forward to, guys. Something
Yeah,
different. Okay, different content to
something
watch.
different.
Albeit he's from a whole different sector and we talk about who is B
Right
sector
on.
or not. It's different content. We see you guys embracing the Umbrella Boys, Umar Boys and whatever. So why not, That's how I see
And you
it.
know what? Maybe I'll have Remix up on the panel as
I don't
a
even know who that
judge.
is.
Good
Is that
brother.
a Umar
G-
boy too?
yeah, one of them, but a good, decent,
Okay.
decent, decent young man. I appreciate him. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll have a good variety of good brothers up there. All right, to give respectful commentary. All right,
Okay.
and honor those of us that are in that platinum group. More in particular, that's the group I would really want to target. Our sisters that are 55 and older, baby,
Mhm.
you are still beautiful. You are still beautiful. You 51, you are still beautiful. You 65, you are still beautiful.
And if
And
you
I want
check
to
your
acknowledge it.
if you check your analytics, you will realize the age group, the categories, or the
I have.
demographic, I should say. So
Hmm.
we got a lot
Hmm.
of 55 and older. So hopefully they'll
And
come out
hmm
and participate because we got a lot of them
I
over
think
here.
so.
Yeah.
I think
All
so.
right.
I have, and you're actually right. I have checked my demographics, and
Mhm.
we are the silver foxes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I thank you for your time, Carrie.
Okay,
And
thank you for coming
Miss
up.
Toby, you have a good day.
You too.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounds
It's
like it's
it's
gonna be
different.
interesting.
It's different. It's definitely different.
Yeah. So I kind of see the vision for this challenge, and like I said a while ago, well, not we, the sector embraced other people who came from the Umar sector, who came and clowned around and disrespected people and do whatever. Why not embrace ZX doing something different? We've been watching the different challenges over here. um yeah, there's something different coming up. Why not, see what they have? It's content too. And I'm hoping that you think he's trolling Baron. I don't think so. Cause the green, what's her name? The green vegan? She inspired this, okay? She inspired this whole
Mhm.
idea of doing this, and he says he wanted to be classy based. He's going to be doing it for different age groups, so it's not necessarily, you know young people competing against the older ones and stuff. It's not going to be certain types of things that you're accustomed to seeing. It's going to be three different categories that you got to dress for. I don't remember them all right now. Business attire or formal, whatever it was. I can't remember what he said. Different age groups. So, and there'll be three prizes for the different age groups. And I think it's something to look forward to, especially for those who may not want to join some of the competitions because they don't like the what comes after, the chaos sometimes that ensues, or the chaos doesn't ensue a lot, but some of them, they don't like the back and forth and stuff that comes with it. So I can see this being something to look forward to. It's content. Okay,
Well, we'll
it's
see if it
content.
happens.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping the planning it actually gets off the ground, because it's an idea right now, because he says he just thought about it. And this is based off what he saw over there at whichever one of the Halloween challenges he watched. Maybe both of them, I don't know.
I think
Um
yeah. I think he's probably referring to lemons. I think
okay. So
because
he's seen where
Yeah, because Green Vegan was at lemons, and Nubia Warrior was also in lemons contest.
is the live still up? I'll go scroll through to see cuz I've been seeing Nubian
Yeah, I
Warrior for a
think
while,
it's
so
still
I'll
up
go
there.
look to see
Cause
what she looks
yeah, cause
like.
that's what I did. I scrolled through it. I didn't. I mean, I was there in the bushes for a while, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I fell asleep, so I was in and
Oh.
out.
Okay. Look at Indigo's comment. Indigo, I mentioned it at the beginning of this live. I actually have it on my community wall, to be quite honest. Because I said, I think there may be some beef brewing, you know? Because with the poetry challenge yesterday, look at Duchess talking about please do.
So what happened? So what
Yesterday, there
happened? 'Cause
was
I didn't watch it. I was doing something.
over by Jill yesterday, there was a poetry competition, her second annual poetry competition, and Indigo wrote a beautiful poem yesterday. And one of the judges, it was Just Read My Book. She did not necessarily like Indigo's poem, and she was pretty much saying that some of the stuff that she said in her poem, she could see those on like wall art or different places. She was naming a few places that she could see them, or have seen them before, hung up in a break room here or kitchen there, or so. She was saying something like that, and Indigo was telling her, "No, I wrote this myself. I did."
Because I believe
And
Angela was in it last year too, and she wrote her own
yeah,
stuff.
right. So she was pretty much saying that it's plagiarized material, and Indigo was saying that no, she wrote her thing by herself. Prior to her giving her views, though, she did have this
Stop.
look on her face. Just read my book. She had this look on her face, and even at one point, Jill was saying, "What's wrong? Why does your face look like that?" So you could tell what was gonna come. Okay, you could tell what the comments were gonna be like based on how her face was before. And I said to myself, you could tell that Indigo is practicing restraint right here, because she could have gone off, but she didn't want. I could tell she didn't want to necessarily mess up Jill's poetry competition. I'm thinking, so she didn't say
Hmm.
anything. And there goes that comment right there. But she just didn't do it.
And
She says just ooh,
I think she didn't do it because for Miss Jill is like a chill type of channel. She not for that drama and stuff like that. So that's why I think she didn't do it.
right. That is what I was thinking. So I was thinking to myself yesterday, because I
She said
was
she's coming
watching.
up. She said she's coming up.
Okay, I think I have the link pinned, but if I think yeah, I did pin it. I'll drop it again so she could tell you what happened. And my internet sucks, so I was in and out. I was holding on for dear life trying to listen to the poetry competition yesterday. But it went off really good though. And I like variety. I love the beef sector, but there are times
Hmm.
when the content is just not. It's just not for
It's too
me.
much. It's
Yeah,
just too
it's just
much.
right.
It's just
So
too
I,
yeah.
I
It's too
like
much and it's
I like a
repetitive. It's the
balance.
same. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
repetitive.
was
It's the same thing over and over again. And sometimes you just need like other things. That's why I've been chilling. I've been really. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been like in the sector watching the news heavy and watching the campaign. That's what I've been
right.
focused on lately.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me make sure it's her.
Okay.
Is that you, Indigo?
Yes, it's me.
Hey, Indigo. Welcome to
Hey
Kick Back with
Indigo.
Perry.
Hey, Miss Toby. Hey, Carrie.
What's
Oh,
going
that's
on,
a pretty
Indigo?
picture.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to put your pic up. I'm like, yesterday when I saw it, I'm like, is Indigo showing her pic? But it's a pretty pic. Um,
Thank you.
Indigo, tell me why you decided to be a part of Jill's competition this year.
This is my third competition, and I've been writing since I was a kid, but and I have joined a lot of poetry competitions, nightclubs, different events. I've been in a couple of national contests. So, and I'm not going to, of course, put my name out there, but I've been doing this since I was 23 years old. I've been writing. I was thinking about
Right.
actually being writing a book. So
Oh,
I've been writing for many many years. So I love to write. So and I love Jill. Just like I love this channel, I like Jill's channel. So way
right.
back is chill, no drama. So, of course, I would like to enter her competition. This is my passion. So, I did this my third time. I was third place the first time, second place the second time. I said, okay, if I win again, um, I'm going to retire. Now start judging because again, I love this. I love doing this, right? So, and I wrote my poem. It took a while. The concept, though, the concept took weeks because I wasn't sure how what I
Girl,
wanted.
when I heard you say something about your husband, and I'm like, which man is she going to be writing about? This is not good. This is. And then I sat and I listened. There was a spin at the end of it. But go ahead and tell us about your poem. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the concept of it took weeks because I wasn't sure how to write it because I didn't want to really put my marital business out there because love is not just the butterflies and the wonderful things. Love comes with challenges and overcome obstacles and sacrifices and it was just I wanted to it could have been a different things. So I decided to talk about my first love, and my first love is God. It's always been God. Am I perfect? No. I'm a very imperfect person. And that's who God calls for, the most imperfect people for his kingdom. So I decided I wanted to write something about my first love. So God was my first love, and I sat there and I wrote it in an hour. I just wrote it. I prayed and I wrote it. And then I said, okay, this is it. Boom. Now I tweaked it here and there. Once in a while, I'll come and tweak it. Like I'll practice reading it because it can't be stuttering nothing. So I practice reading. Go, oh, I don't like this sentence. I'll just delete it and just rewrite it. And just something, whatever comes in my head, I just pop it up. Now I'm not one of those people that reads art, quote quote art wall stuff and just put cheesy things on. I like my own authentic things. I write my own stuff. So and I like wordplay, so I like rhyming, so I like wordplay. That's just how I am. I just like from New Jersey, New York area. So we like wordplay over here. So that's what I decided to do. And I knew it was risky. and I knew I was going to be in a competition with so many phenomenal poets. So it wasn't like I know I'm going to come up there to win. I just wanted to come and support Jill and just show my side what I could do. And when I found out the day before, I found out who were the judges. I'm like, oh, two of them got me blocked. I don't know why one of them got me blocked. I have no idea. They didn't do nothing to her. I don't know why. But she always seemed cordial. Like when she was in the chat, oh, I can't seem to go but tell us to hi or something like that, you know. But just read my book. Always have because I used to pick on her anyway. I guess she's feeling some sort of way and has been angry ever since. So but I knew by coming in, I didn't have a fair shot anyway, because you how are you gonna have a judge who blocks you be partial? You gotta be a certain level of maturity to come in to judge somebody based on I mean a level of maturity.
Not
So,
one, but two of the judges had you blocked.
yeah, too.
My God. Okay.
So I knew coming in here, I was like, oh, I ain't gonna win. But I'm going to show my piece and support Jill. So,
One second, Indigo. Miss Toby,
yeah,
thank you so much for coming up. I had stepped away from my computer, so now I am back. Thank you so much. She had to step down. I appreciate you for coming up and being a part of the live stream today. Okay, go ahead, Indigo.
I'm sorry. I mean, sandwich.
It's
so,
okay.
so when it came to my turn, I didn't know it was gonna be last because I was having problems with my Wi-Fi connecting to my iPad. So when I finally got up there and I said my piece, I kind of knew just reading my book. She was giving everybody low score, certain people lower scores, and I noticed how she does when she did Lady T. I mean, not Lady T. The tea lounges. I
Mhm.
don't know how she gave her, and she was good. You hear me? Good. And she gave her a lower score. Matter of fact, she gave Tracy a higher score than she
I
gave.
was about to ask that because I also just saw this in the chat also. Duchess asked, did you get a higher score than Tracy's World or that radio show Plug-in Lady? That is
Mm-mm,
what I wanted to go. That is why I was waiting because Demetra is going to do a review of the poetry competition.
mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to hear that because I wanted to see what the scores were for Tracy's work because she kind of froze up a bit when she was doing her thing. So I want to
Yeah,
know what the scores were like between hers and yours, as opposed to the other lady who she finished before her 2 minute and she was plugging her show her on the radio and stuff.
right.
So I wanted to do a comparison to see what the scores were like.
Think
Go ahead.
I just know there was higher because I know she gave Lee. I mean, did Tila like 6 and 7 and something like a 5 somewhere? I'm like what? Like what's wrong with her? You know, what I mean, I guess she's critiquing, but I need to know her credentials because if you're critiquing based, I need to know if you're a Pulitzer Prize author for you to be critiquing because otherwise you're just a hater. I need credentials. And I get, she was like the Simon Cowell. Oh, that's why I called her the Simon Cowell of the judging. She gave suspense. You don't want everybody to constantly give you, I guess, a high score. I guess but she don't have the. I don't, and I don't care about her name. But I just read my book. She does not have the qualifications. She's just being a hater. I don't care what
I
anybody says.
I saw a few people type in the chat that if the judges are going to be so harsh, that they better be showing some of their piece of work to show what makes them qualified to talk, so badly about people's work. Hold on one second.
Right.
I got one of the judges are in the back. Hold on.
Sure.
Ooh, why does this? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll bring you up in a second or two. I can't find my overlay. There you go. I'm going to delete all of these overlays. Is that you, T?
It's me. It's me.
Okay. Hey, welcome to Keep Back with Carrie.
I
Thank you for
am
coming
one of
up.
the. I am one of the judges, and
Mhm.
many of the. Hey, Indigo. I wanted to say hi. I'm sorry.
Hi.
And many of the sentiments that you guys have, I agree with you. Unfortunately, and Jill agrees with many of the sentiments you guys have.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, we couldn't tell the negative person how to judge,
Right.
but we do agree with you. I can assure you, I was the one who was tallying the points. It was fair, but
Mhm.
was it negative? And we were shocked and disappointed.
that that person was being so negative, we were.
Hold
Because
on
even
one
if you
second.
read the chat, you'll see that we were commenting in the chat like, what?
Hold on one second, T Daniel. I got one of the contestants in the back too. I gotta make
Sure,
sure
sure,
it's her.
sure, sure.
Purple Peach, is that you?
Yes, ma'am, it's me.
Hi,
Okay.
Purple.
Hi, Purple Peach. Welcome to Kick Back with Carrie.
Hello, hello, hello,
And I
everybody.
am not by any stretch of the imagination speaking for any other judges. I'm just speaking as one of the judges myself
Right.
and how what I saw, even in the back part, and I agree with you guys.
Mm-hmm. I
I
didn't.
am.
I didn't mind getting the lowest score because I expected that, and I expected that from her. But the two zeros, first of all, is supposed to be from 1 to 10. So if she was going to give me the lowest score, she should have gave me at least a 1. Second of all, if she was going to be biased, she shouldn't be a judge. She should have just she if
But
she
see
knew I
here,
was
but
A
to that
whole
caveat,
zero? A
to that
whole
caveat,
zero.
to defend Jill, no one knew she was going to do that. So there was
right,
none of our conversations, as shocked as you guys were, with that story. And I'm trying to be nice because I don't want to malign anybody, but I want to be honest too.
right,
We were just as shocked as you guys were.
right,
I kind of sensed a little bit of a tension. What
I wouldn't call it tension. It was not
it was
tension.
something because with how
It
her
was
face looked,
something.
it was something. And I'm like,
I
why
think
is her?
I'm
But
just
then
going
when
to
she
say
kept
what I
saying she
believe.
saw it somewhere before, like she'd say, where did she say she saw
Who
some of that
hasn't
word before?
seen something in a poem somewhere before? That's normal. As
Oh
long as you
my.
weren't what the same way is when you're writing a paper in college and you take little things from it, as long as it's not the complete
Mhm.
work, it's not plagiarism. So just
Right.
because you heard something somewhere before doesn't mean someone else can't use it. They didn't take the whole work.
Or that they didn't think it.
but I didn't. But I
Exactly.
thought about every single solitary piece that I
I
put.
believe you. And I saw the passion in yours. And I'm sorry that that was your experience. Again, I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, I apologize that that was your experience. I didn't feel that way about any of the contestants' work. Do I believe that some people needed work? And, of course, there were nerves and all of that. So, to that end, yes. If you deserve the lower score, and there were a couple who did, but there were a couple who absolutely did not. And I feel like one judge just absolutely said nothing positive and who set out specifically to just be, I don't want to say nasty, to
Mhm,
just
Mhm.
be negative. And I did
Yeah.
not like that. And I don't know this for sure. I'm not trying to put a label on anybody.
mhm,
I just believe there was a lot of arm bending.
mhm.
Mhm. Mhm. Indigo, sweetheart, I am so sorry that that happened. Actually, I left after I was judged on my facial expressions. I
I
Mm.
didn't
agree.
know that my
Yes,
passion for my own words
that was not
was a
fair.
reflection on the judging criteria.
Yeah, I
So
heard
I
about.
left because
Yeah,
I did not want to disrespect Jill's platform, and
right.
I
And
didn't
that was
want to,
not part of, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to assure you, in
The
Jewel,
score. That was not a part of the rubric.
that was not. I don't
That's
want to speak
crazy.
for Jill, but I
What were
am
the
going
three
to speak
areas,
for Jill.
T? What were the three areas they were being judged for? Could you remind us, please?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm
I
going to
didn't
actually
even hear
pull
that
up the
part about
rubric.
your
yeah, I want
facial
to say it was
expression, Purple Peach.
origination, it was
I'm
originality,
going to tell you exactly
flow,
what it
and
is. Just play with it. Give me 1 second. I will tell you exactly what it is. It was originality, creativity,
creativity.
delivery, and form and flow.
Right.
And
So,
you were able to get a score 1 through 10 based on those three, and we tallied the complete score.
do you think that came under for delivery for her? Was that where she spoke about your facial expression, Purple Peach?
But
I
where
have
does
no
that fit
idea, but
though? That
my
doesn't
facial
fit
I am
expression
anywhere.
trying to
should
figure it
not
out. I
be a
have no
reflection
idea.
at all. She
I
gave
agree
me
with you.
I'm like, are you really serious? because it's one of those situations where it had been going on and on and on about people complaining about the same people winning all the time and it being a popularity contest. And I've never had any strife or anything with it, but I just thought that she was doing the absolute most.
I
Mhm.
agree with you.
And
I agree
it
with you,
was,
Will.
yeah, it was the absolute most. And then when she gave that as some form of her trying to explain her reasoning, and I'm like, and I said the same thing. I said, honey, what are your credentials? What is your
Right.
background? Are you cultured?
Mhm. Right. I want to see something. And then for her to say that she's seen pieces of me, I want to see where is these pieces. Because if you're going to accuse me of taking these bits and pieces or some sort of
We
plagiarism,
want
I want
proof.
Yeah,
proof.
you want to,
Because
yeah.
that's
What's your
Right.
bullshit.
background in that? What's your background? Everybody had original work, and I will say this:
Absolutely.
I when I
And
saw when
can
I
I
saw
interrupt you just for 1 second? I am so sorry. Jill had a team of us searching to make sure it wasn't plagiarized. So please
Mm.
don't
Ooh,
put
there you
put
go.
on any of it on Jill. We literally had apps, and Jill will tell you in her video. And I don't want to speak for her, but in this moment, I will. She set up stone clad team where we scanned for plagiarism. She assigned, I'm not going to say who of us, I was one of them though.
Mhm.
We were scanning for plagiarism. There was none.
Mm.
Oh.
Jill
Mm-mm-mm.
dotted all her I's and crossed all her T's. It was just that one judge, in my opinion, who was determined, just determined to ruin it.
Right.
Those are my words, not Jill's.
Yeah,
Right.
we
That's how
wanted
oh,
I
proof. When
sorry.
feel.
we heard about this whole plagiarism thing, I wanted proof. I wanted to say,
There
okay,
was none.
name the material that
Everybody's
it
was
came from.
scanned. No,
Right. I wanted to
everybody
hear her
was
say, you could
scanned.
find it there. Turn to this page of this book. Go to
Right.
this,
No,
I wanted to hear
we
that.
we
Right.
we we scanned it. We scanned everybody's work for plagiarism. We did it.
Mm.
There was
Okay.
none.
Okay.
Jill, when we had our meetings, she gave we. It was a team of us who did it. I was on that team. There was no plagiarism.
Thank you. I feel so much better. I'm vindicated now about it. So much better. 'Cause
When I tell
I
you, it was just the person that we're talking about. It was just them.
Yeah,
It was
that's
just
what I
that
felt.
person.
Yeah, and I didn't blame Jill by no means. I just thought that this was an individual that was so
Yes.
happy that they were a part of something
Mm-hmm. Right.
that they just had to, go above and beyond.
Right.
And being the and it was kind of like it gave a play of good cop bad cop type deal, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're
But
doing the
why did
most,
there
lady.
have to be a
Right.
bad cop?
It didn't have to be
It
that like
didn't
that.
have to be a
You
bad
didn't
cop.
have to be the Simon Caldwell. You didn't have to be
Mm-hmm.
anything. And then and but for somebody to tell me about my flow, or for somebody to tell me about my facial expressions, you cannot negate my feelings.
Right. Right.
And the funny thing about this whole situation was I was saying this to my love, and he actually, I did not mean for him to see this live. I wanted him to actually watch it later, but he actually watched it and he was
Oh, he
very
was
upset.
there.
My
Oh.
husband was too. My
Oh my God.
husband was very.
And
This is.
and
Oh Lord.
I literally, that's why I left, because I had to go calm him down. And I said, don't come on YouTube no more. Just watch replays.
Right.
Oh
Well, I'm
no.
going to drop down. I did just want to be not the voice of the judges, but let you guys know it was not the judges, with the exception of one, and it was not Jill.
I appreciate
I
Your
that. Thank you so much.
knew.
perception
I
of
knew it.
what you guys saw and felt, we saw and felt it too.
Thank you,
I
Rock.
appreciate that, Clary. I appreciate that. But never did I once blame Jill. I
Right.
No,
just
no,
felt that it was the
absolutely,
person, and I never had any issues with the said person.
I
They may have some issues
absolutely.
with me, but
But see, if you're going to judge, then you have to put that aside.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Look. I'm just gonna put myself on the chopping block.
Be
I'll use
professional.
myself as an example. I am not a fan of Demetra. As a matter of fact, when you guys were speaking of blocking, Demetra is blocked. But guess what? I gave her tens across the board.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's called being professional.
It's
Right.
Right.
called being
Right.
because despite how I may feel about her personally, Demetra is one of the most talented people I've ever experienced, not just on YouTube, but in my life.
Yeah, she's very
And
talented.
again, I don't like her.
Hmm.
She's blocked. Demetra can't see me nowhere except if she's on a stream yard.
Hmm.
But I didn't see Demetra. I saw a poet.
There
Mm.
you go. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Talon.
Even I don't want anybody to say, well, if that person, please, Indigo, and this is no shot at you.
Mhm.
Everybody doesn't feel that way. Well, if you have me blocked, then no. Because I have her blocked and I don't deal with her on any level. But I was able to take that lens off and
Right.
see a poet and see her talent
Right.
and judge her fairly,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Judge her
despite how
based
I
on
may
her
feel about
talent.
her. Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
got
Right.
tens across the board from me.
Yeah, I'm like that too. In real life, you have to do that sometimes. I work with coworkers I can't stand, but I got the job
Girl.
done.
That's
You know?
absolutely it. So please don't take it at just know the person that you know it was just that person. None of anybody else felt that way. And if you go back and watch the live, look in the chat. You'll see the judges also our comments about it as well.
Right.
And if you go watch Pretty Chocolate Girls replay, you'll get all the feeling over there. I was with my family last night, so I watched her on replay too. But
Hmm.
there were conversations over there about it, and Jill will do a review tonight. None of us were happy about it either.
Okay.
I started watching it over by PCG, but I didn't get to stay. I wanted to know how that conversation ended. I guess I'll see it over by
Watch
Jill.
the Jill's gonna do a review later on
Right.
today. I think in about an hour or
And
so. But
and
I just
Dimitri is
wanted
also
to
going to do
speak
it
for
too.
the judges who were not there to let you know what was happening behind the scenes.
Hmm.
What you guys felt is how we felt as well. That's all I can say
I
about
did
it.
see it come up over there by PCG where they were trying to show her, that some of the stuff she said she didn't have to say it. But I'll go back and finish
But
watching the
on
video.
behalf of my judge team and Jill, I do want to apologize to you guys that you had such a negative experience. I can assure you that was not Jill's intention. I'm sorry, Jill's intention.
Mm-mm.
And that
Mm-mm.
we weren't going for that. We
She
didn't
didn't
like
want
it
that for
either,
her
but we
competition.
couldn't control what was coming out of somebody's
Right.
mouth, and she was a judge, so I had to take her points, however it was.
Oh yeah,
But
of
we did not agree with it. So I'm
course.
sorry that was your experience. Please join next year, and I'm sure Jewel will tweak some things. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
So
but
everyone have a
but
good night.
Have a good evening,
yeah,
T Daniel.
You too.
Listen, Jill, I don't think Jill intended for her competition to get, ratchet and stuff. So I think,
right.
that is when I saw you drop down and not say anything after that, Indigo, I knew. I knew
I
you were
wanted,
restraining yourself. I could tell. I'm like, normally Indigo would have probably, but go off or something. But
yeah,
I'm saying maybe she's gonna go live on her own channel and talk about it because you may
I
not
was,
have wanted to
but
mess up Jill's
but
show.
I was like, I can't care because I'm gonna really spaz out. So I said I can't care. So and I like I said, if it wasn't because the competition how it was, I wasn't going to do that to Jill and black out on her and
Mm-hmm.
call her all types of stuff. And I want dentures off the wall. I want to see masters and doctors, and I want to see PhDs. I mean, yeah, PhDs. I want to see
I want to see a body
authors.
of work.
Yeah, which you would not get.
Right.
And
I
and
don't
the
even
thing
think
is,
she's left her home state.
both of you
Well,
have experienced the same thing on the competition if you really look at it. So
but
you
she did.
both had your husbands there listening.
Yeah, yeah, he was. My
Purple Peach,
husband was pissed.
hers was to her husband. I remember I was like, "Oh, that is so sweet." She was gonna, talk about her love for her husband and stuff, and then you had a twist about, your love for your true love, Indigo, and I'm like, you both have your husbands listening to this, and this is how it turned out. So what was meant to be a beautiful thing ended up being, something different.
He
So
said
both of your husbands got upset.
he was so mad. He said, "I hope she go to hell for that." And I'm like, "Don't say,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
say."
yeah. I had to literally say, please, under no circumstances are you to get in anybody's chat and go off on
Mhm.
anybody. I
Right.
begged him, don't do that. I literally just said, hey, come on, let's do something else.
Oh
And
no.
got off YouTube for just a minute so that he could go and get, occupied with something else. because I'm like, you're vested. I said, so you just watch replays. Don't watch me or anything like that.
Next
You
thing
know.
he'll want to go click a link. Click a link or type in the chat. Oh my God. You
I
don't
don't want
want
him to
that.
do that. I
You
said,
do
watch
not want
replays because
that.
he watched the replay from the Halloween party. And I'm like, that's what you do. You just watch replays.
I don't know if I could manage doing anything live with him around because I'll be too nervous, child. Listen, you both did well yesterday. Don't let this deter you from doing another competition, especially when people talk about the popularity thing and stuff. Some people they don't want to enter these things. So who will the contestants be? So that just don't let this stop you from being there next year. That's all I gotta say.
Books and judge. Just
Right.
like I'm liable to ruin the competition. Because I can see it's gonna build up. So if anything she a part of, I'm just gonna just respectfully bail out. But any other competition I feel passionate, like I want to do Ronnie Q's, but I didn't know how to make a centerpiece. Like I had everything for the read. I wanted to do the read. Everything was ready. And then I tried to do a dummy centerpiece the night before. It was terrible. I was
Oh no. Do you realize that at the end of the challenge when the competition when Jill was saying if anybody wanted to come up, do you think that what happened kind of made the competitors not want to come back up at the end?
I think
Cuz she was calling people to say if there's anybody who wants to come up and say anything?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had left because I was trying to calm the storms in my house last night. So
I
I
would
could.
have came up there. I would have ruined it. Nope.
I'm glad you didn't. I'm
Good
glad
good
you both
job,
had your
Indigo.
husbands out of the way, and I'm also glad you didn't click the link, okay?
In my room doing the poetry by myself because I don't need no one in the room with me. Usually it's my husband and my kids. It was just him downstairs. So after when she did her tea, he just stormed upstairs, and that's why I said after I said what I said, I just hurried up and got off. And he's like, "The fuck is that problem?" Stupid. And he went and spoke whatever he spoke because he's Guyanese. And whatever he said, and he said, "I hope you burn in hell." I'm like, "Oh no, don't say that."
Ooh, you had one of those too, Indigo.
Yes.
Oh, this man was like, "Where does she live?" Blah blah. I'm like, "Oh my
Oh my
god."
God! What? Are you serious? Are you
I said,
serious?
"Leave that lady alone. Leave that lady and her cats alone."
Right.
You know.
That's
I'm
what
not gonna lie. Mentioning the cat, at one point she was on mute and telling the cat to move. Move. You could tell what she was saying. I'm like, what? I, so before Jill had said to her like, why was her face like that? I thought it was Sugarfoot who was, coming in the way or doing something bad until I realized it was, before she made her judgment. I'm like, oh my God, it's not the
Judging
cat.
somebody on there. I'm like, my
yeah.
goodness. Now I got to really look at myself when I'm speaking.
And she did T Lounge dirty too with her results. That's messed up. She was good.
Oh yeah, she was something else.
What were the
When you talk
comments? I don't remember the one what she said for Tea Lounge. I don't remember.
She said
Did,
she reminded her of the song she took from
oh, the
somewhere.
song at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
And then she was taking bits and pieces out of something too. Like I was like, nah, like you can't be saying that because if something sounds too good, that yeah, nah, you can't believe someone will write it. So now it's played.
mm,
Come on now.
it sounded like something that was in the break room, child. Something that was said. Some quotes you get off the internet. All of that. Okay. I kind of felt bad, to be accused of plagiarism when you took the time out to sit and
well, I've been accused of
create
that
your own.
before. And actually, what had happened was I actually did tell them that I was reciting something and I was acting it out. And it was actually Bernadette's. She had a spoken word, but she didn't have original spoken word. She just wanted people to do spoken word. So I
Mhm.
actually did a piece from someone else. And then after me doing that, I got accused of plagiarizing that rap that I did when I was in Nessa's rap contest.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You they don't
And
know
one thing
you're
I
you,
can do is write. That's
they
one
don't
thing
know
I can do.
you're linguistically inclined. They don't know that. They don't know. If they listen, they would know. Okay. If they listen, they would know and pick up stuff. Pick up the what does newbie always say? Learn things. Okay, they didn't learn.
Hmm.
Okay, I detect some stuff. Okay, Purple Peach, but people don't pay attention, and they don't
No,
think people have talents out here and can do their own thing.
right.
Mm-mm. You gotta be plagiarizing. You don't have talent.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think it's comical, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not one to really get upset from things as such. I have a competitive nature about myself, but I just thought it was just ridiculous. And then me finding out about Indigo and the others, and I'm like, wow, she was really on one. So
That usually happens when people have power tripping like that because they don't have control over their own lives. They don't have certain authority in their own life, so they take this like way too far and way too serious, and they go, "Well, I don't like how you do this. Like you've been waiting all your life to do this, and to be so harsh on something because I guess people are so harsh on you, and it's unfortunate, but I can't take her seriously after a while because I said to myself, I had to look at what she said as a compliment. Because if you think my work is I'm stealing it from people,
oh,
then
that's
that's
some
not
good
very
work.
good.
That's some excellent work. If it sounds too good to be true, that's some excellent work.
Right. So I can't take her seriously. Now if I get opportunity, I will cut. I'm going to curse her clean the fuck out. Yes, I am. But that wasn't just the time and place, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I know I heard over by Pretty Chocolate Girl yesterday when I was peeping in because I'm normally in the clouds for more than one reasons over PCG. I'll drop down and say hi. She's a mod over there too. Um, I know I heard her say she's gonna go find some of the stuff that you said and she'll present it at a later date. So she did say she was gonna, you know, because they were
Is it that serious?
they did say like where is the proof that this information it's out there and stuff, so so she said she would get it at some point. I don't know if she's going to do it on her channel. I don't know if she's going to do it when Jill is doing her review or something, but we'll see what happens, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well,
Yeah.
just like they said, they looked for she had a team look for plagiarism. She didn't find none. So good luck looking for
Yep.
something that's not there.
And I think that was a good idea for Jill to have people who were actually listening out and checking for plagiarism. So she put all the mechanisms in place so that if people were up there reciting other people's stuff, it would be detected earlier on in the competition before
Because that
a winner was presented.
struck too. Because if someone was to go, "Oh, why are you reciting my work? You don't have my uh,
Right.
permission," that can cause issues too. So why would I had to change my music at the last minute because even though it wasn't copyrighted, it kind of sounded like Babyface is cool for you. So I didn't even put the music that I had out because it sounded too similar. And it wasn't copyrighted because I wanted to make sure I kept the integrity of Jill's channel. I didn't want it to be flagged or anything. So for her to suggest that, I'm like, she's just a hater. She's just a hater. I knew I wasn't going to be judged fairly. I do appreciate Mama Global judging fairly. I really do. Because it takes, like I said, a lot of maturity and grown, classy person to go, you know what? I may not care for this person, but I'm just going to judge, critique her on her work.
Right.
Appreciate.
But apart from all of those stuff that happened, what were some of the other positive takeaways from the competition that you both had yesterday?
Oh, I know that there's some dope poets, some new people that came that did excellent job. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. I just don't know their names because I can't remember. I can't even remember the mailman's name. But there's some poets who did phenomenal, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I really did, and it went so smoothly, like it went quick. I think this is the shortest competition she's had, so it went back just It just well, and I like the woman who was singing the song that she made. She did a very good job.
Oh yeah, the talent piece at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
And also the musician. Was it
Yes, Mr.
um
Global, he did a good job
right.
too. Yeah.
Because at first they were saying that somebody was playing music, and I'm like, somebody's playing? Then I noticed he had the keyboard. I think he had some backing stuff on it also, because you know that option on the keyboard. So he did really good. You could see that a lot of thought was put into this, so it was really
Yeah.
organized. A few little mishaps happened, but she went over it so smoothly. So, it went really good. So I really enjoyed it. And her music, her banners,
Yeah.
everything was just good.
Yes, Mama
Okay.
Global did I think the commercials, the band, the introduction. I mean, it was good. It was professional. I like I said, it was phenomenal for to me. And I done like street competition, professional competitions, all types. It was really good to be. I mean, especially for online too. Jill did. It went very well, very well. Very pleased with what happened. Even
Okay. What about you, Purple Peach? Did you get anything positive from the whole competition yesterday?
I thought there were a lot of talented people because putting together spoken word, takes a lot of thought process. I like the fact that Jill organized her event very, explicitly. She was very structured. This was her baby, and she was really laying this out and planning this out. So kudos to her for that. It was just that little mishap, and other than that, it would have just gone off effortlessly and flawlessly.
I agree. Yep.
Well, okay, that is good. That is good. I think it's time for me to get off of here. Guess what? I'm gonna go be nosy too somewhere else. I'll tell you where I'm going. I don't care. You know I don't care. Well, most of you know I don't care. So I'll announce the live stream, guys. I I'm gonna be over there by the hood table being nosy. Um, I see Jay Dunn. I can't tell who is at the top of the screen. If it's T Dancy,
Yeah,
whose
they were
dog is
going.
that?
They were going at it. It
Girl,
was J
why
Dunn
didn't
and
you tell me?
Qi.
It was okay. You could have
Ooh,
told me. I don't care. I'll be scoping stuff out while I'm here, girl. I don't care. So I'm gonna go be nosy over there. I don't know if it has something to do with what I mentioned earlier on today about her and Jay Wilson. Did you hear that? Did you
No,
see
it
her
was
video?
no, it was. They were talking about the sabotage of Tulsa and her
Oh,
providing that proof that if everything would have went the way she thought it would, he would have been flagged.
oh yeah.
So
She did put that on her community wall too. Oh well, I don't think I'm gonna go then. I don't want to hear anything about the challenge.
yeah,
Um,
that was the last thing, and that's what I heard before I came over here.
Okay, I don't think I'll go. I thought it was gonna be about Jay Wilson and Jay Dunn, the clash of the Jays. I'll go and do my mod duties over there, but I think I'll also turn it down. I just don't want to hear anything else about. I just don't want to hear anything else about. I want new content to listen. When was the how? That was Friday. I guess I'll give them till Monday because it's only Sunday. Let's give the beef sector till Monday, and hopefully something else comes up. Hopefully the next topic will be about dragons dancing, about Jay Wilson and
Oh,
Jay
nobody has
Dunn.
said anything in regards to that, so nobody has popped that
Is
up. But it's a
not
lot of things that's
even.
popping up over there on hood tables. They were talking about that. Jadon and QI got into a big kerfuffle. Um,
oh, I missed that too.
yeah, they got into a huge kerfuffle. K Fit just put something else on her wall. Something else done popped off. So it's
Oh,
some ruckus going on.
so I gotta go look, girl. You can tell me. Okay, so I'm gonna go look to see what's going on. Oh, and I am still waiting to hear if anybody is gonna talk about the 7 star situation. The only reason why I keep bringing it up, uh, I think it may have been happening during the challenge, the Halloween challenge.
Hmm.
So a lot of people don't know about it. But the
Oh, I
fact of
don't
the
know.
matter is it happened. She came on here and she spoke about it for a little bit over an hour, I think it was. And then she removed the live stream. I couldn't find it after that. But
Hmm.
that is and the only reason why I keep bringing it up is because they ate off of the whole situation with VS,
Hmm.
and that interview with her family member. So what
Hmm.
about this one right now? This is why I keep
Hmm.
saying it. That was huge, and so is this. This is also a huge story too. So what do we do? Do we
Oh, you
wait until a
know,
big person, bigger CC pick it up? What are we doing? Is it that is seven on a blockout list too? What is going on?
oh no,
Nobody has popped it off.
oh trust me, I'm almost certain VS is going to make this up. So
Ooh,
for
she
it.
probably will.
I
And it's gonna bring something else, and that is why I keep mentioning it, because like maybe a lot of people didn't see it because they were, all up in the Halloween thing, but it happened. It's content. I'm just saying that sometimes we tend to stick on certain material for too long over here, and it really gets boring. And that's just how I feel. The whole Queen Tulsa thing, I can understand from what I hear. Music wasn't played or whatever, something to that effect. But like how many ways can we stretch this and talk about it is what
Oh,
I'm
they'll eat off this for a good week because something else is gonna pop from it. So, and
isn't
that's the
so
reason for the challenges because they want at least a week's worth of content
I guess
before the
I
next
guess
thing pop off.
you're right. I should probably I get bored easily, I guess. And it's because of the amount of stuff that they talk too long about on here. But
Well, the
okay.
thing that gets me about the challenges is that it grows legs and other things come about, from that. And new beefs evolve off of these. So,
Ooh, it seems like Rodney and Corey Lover are going at it. I should go over there.
yeah, yep,
I'm
that was
going
starting
over
again.
there.
That started up
Ooh,
again.
let me go catch that. All
Okay.
right. Thank you so much,
All
Purple
right.
Peach. I
See y'all later.
appreciate you. Indigo,
Okay.
thank you so much. You know I appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Everyone who clicked the link, Miss Toby, who else came up here on the new management? T. Daniel, ZX, everyone who participated today. Oh, hey, Jill. Jill, we were talking about the poetry competition. Did you just come in, girl? Maybe you could red ball. Jill is just coming in, child. Did you hear what we talked about, Jill? I hope you did.
Supposed to be going live.
Child, let me know when you're going. Well, I'll see. I'll get my notification. Jill, we were talking a little bit about the competition and the judging. Oh, you'll red ball. Okay, and I'll be over there for your review, as well as Demetria is going to do one too. So I'll be there for both. I support who support me, so I'll be over there. Okay. Shout out to you, Jill. And that was a really good competition yesterday. You're going in a few minutes. Okay, cool. That was a really good competition. It went off good, and hopefully the next one will be even better. Okay, I'm gonna go be nosy over by the hood table, guys. Let's go over to the hood table. Bye, everyone. Bye, Indigo. Bye, Purple Peach. I appreciate you all for coming up. See you guys over by Jill and see you guys over by. I'll put both of them on my community wall also, and then we'll also be looking out for Demetra. So let's go see what's going on over there by the hood table. Bye, Strictly Platinum. Bye, you gotta chill. Thank you so much, guys. This was another is this an episode? Whatever it is. It is Get Back with Carrie. Okay? So I'm happy that you guys took the time out. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my supporters. I don't say shout out to my subbies. I'm like, shout out to my supporters, like the real people who support. Those are the people that I value. Okay? Because it's one thing to have subbies, but it's another thing to have supporters. Okay? All right. Thank you guys for being here. See you guys maybe later, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I appreciate you. This has been another, I'm going to use the word installation because I don't know what to use at the moment, of Kick Back with Carrie. Thank you for kicking back with me. We do whatever. Okay.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Bye.